1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2.
My name is Colby, and I'm a professional MMA fighter.
Yeah.
And I want to tell you a little bit about why I love tricks.
Stepped into the scene in 2015, not knowing that we could make it, motivated with the dream. They try to throw us to the crumb side. We gamers over here, yeah. Steady on a mission, but with no competition. They say Kid Smoove is the best spot, representing the best box. Halo Gears, but that's so well, so much for taking them shots. Check Move got the platinums, dog. How many trophies you got? Bond will find the answers, whether you like it or not. The gaming guard built a squad of strong-minded individuals, a diverse collection to deliver news that's monumental. Wanna be a guest, dog? You gotta make a decision. Jimmy, I have you in a state of decay, walking in this division. It's a dark day in hell, yeah, before you see sunshine. If you can't hear me, player, go and press rewind. It's the season when I thirst, I drink wine. Best to get yours, money, cause I'ma get mine. Let's play a little game, I can show you my weapon, Will. Let's play a little game, I can show you my weapon, Will. Let's play a little game, I can show you my weapon, Will. Catch you slipping, I promise I'll show you how I still feel. Let's play a little game, I can show you my weapon, Will. Yo, this is the Weapon Will Podcast, featuring Black Bond, Kid Smoove, the best spot, Jimmy J Mega Games, Jack Move Johnny, and your host, Broken Games HDR.
Yo, what's up, chat? Let me know if y'all can hear me. How y'all doing on this Sunday, rainy Sunday evening? How are you? Y'all good? I was just asleep. I was just taking a nap, to be real with y'all. It was one of those days, one of those afternoons. All right, cool. I can hear me. Good, good, good. Oh man. I wonder how my internet is gonna act today. I wonder if it's actually gonna behave itself. I wonder if the service I pay for monthly is actually gonna work today. Maybe, we'll see. We will see. Either way, I only got 2 months left of this horrible Optimum service, and then all my troubles are over. All my troubles are just woke. Listen, Blandrew, you can't just be waking up. Okay, you're supposed to be in the room at 5:45. I set my alarm 5 minutes before so I can actually get up. You can't just be strolling in late. I'm so happy I'm gonna have Verizon Fios in exactly 2 months. Happy about that. I'm actually gonna start. I'm gonna. I sound like Blandrew. I'm actually gonna start making videos again in 2 months. Also, like how I actually used to make videos about shit that was happening in the industry and news and actually talk about stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that in 2 months also. Wow, it's 5:45. No Bond, no Jack, no Mocha, no Smoove, no Blandrew. I just must be a nobody. Like I ain't no big deal. Niggas don't care about me. Just want to be strolling in here a minute after. No big deal. BG ain't shit. We ain't worried about this little nigga. Nigga small time. We ain't worried about him. We gonna roll up when we feel like it. Right, Jack? Right, Smoove?
Fuck you talking about?
Yeah, I know I ain't shit.
I was in here on time.
I'm glad you realized that shit.
Oh man.
I've been waiting for you to acknowledge that. Goddamn.
Clearly, nigga, y'all show me that I ain't shit. You know, if I was ever unsure, y'all make it clear.
I've been trying to tell you that for the past week now, BG. You gotta just start listening. You know what I mean?
Y'all can hear this monkey ass nigga. You just want to make sure.
Disrespect, nice, beautiful.
This Dorito chip complaining ass nigga.
Sir, I'm a chip connoisseur. There's a difference. You know what I mean?
This Grizzlies just lost. Still cheering for them. Went to the game ass nigga.
Who your favorite team, BG?
I don't really have a. Listen, let's not talk about it.
Exactly. Shut your ass up. Yeah.
What they tied right now? Series is tied.
It's 2-1, bitch. 2-1.
Oh man, sounds like y'all need to wrap it up.
If we win tomorrow, it's 2-2. We back at it. You know what I mean? We back at it. Yeah. Yeah, motherfucker. Bro, why are we doing a podcast today?
Why? What do you mean? Did you come on, man? Don't ask that
tired,
question.
ain't shit, man.
Nigga, I'm tired too. I just woke up from a nap.
Why the fuck we doing a podcast, man?
Oh man, okay, my bad. I didn't know we based the podcast on if we sleepy or not. I didn't know that.
Hey man, if we did, this motherfucker been canceled about 2 weeks ago, man. Shit.
Oh
2
man.
months ago. You know what I mean?
I mean, a whole bunch of stuff happened this week.
I guess.
And people want us to talk about it, so.
I don't think Bron. I mean, Bron. I was supposed to say Bron. I don't think
Bron.
I'm watching this fucking game. I don't think Bron said he gonna be here, right?
I didn't hear this nigga say that. Did he?
Yeah, he said he might not make it today.
He said that like yesterday or the day before yesterday.
Bro, I swear to God, I don't be seeing when this nigga say that.
You don't listen, bro.
Nah, because Bond always be talking about. Listen. Sometimes, not even sometimes. Bond is either talking about some white German overseas woman he smashed, you know, Bondtail, or having some wild conversation in the DM. So, you know, you got to tune half of that out. Or arguing with Mocha.
I feel you. Yeah, man.
Got to tune half of that out.
Yes, sir.
See, and I could get somebody else in here right now, but you know, sometimes Bond be doing that pump fake where he's like, "Oh, I might not be here," and then he show up, and then there's too many damn people. So, should I get somebody?
Coming midway for the Xbox topic.
Do what you do, dog.
Xbox topic?
I don't know.
Now you know what? I hope it is some Xbox topics this week. It's got to be, right? Nah.
In the eventful week we had, I don't know if there was exactly an Xbox.
Oh, they announced their E3 date.
Ooh.
Yay!
Another promising E3.
Hey, don't front. Y'all know y'all all gonna be watching.
Yeah, of course.
I watch gaming coverage, sir. What?
Everybody loves to watch a train wreck happen.
That boy BG full blown pony this week, ain't it, boy? Yes, sir. I like to see that.
No, actually, I believe in Microsoft this year.
No, you don't. I like when BG lets pony flag fly.
Oh man, listen,
yes, I like that. We like that, boy.
Listen, man, I just like quality because, you know, like it's been always weird to me how, like, you know, people shame you for liking quality things. Like, why can't we like the nicer things in life?
But you notice you even yourself equated the term quality with the term being a pony. See, that's what I like about you, BG. You starting to realize that being a pony is not a disrespectful thing. It just simply means you like the finer things in life. You know what I mean?
But I don't think it was always like that, because I had an epiphany and a revelation this, you know, over the last month that, listen, like, anytime you know, PlayStation shows something of quality, of excellence, of greatness, if you will, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
people
sir.
be like, "Oh, you're a pony," and I never really understood, like, why. Like, it's not like it's like debatable that what we're seeing is quality. So why are we being shameful?
You want to know what it is, BG?
There you go. So
See, a
never-
bot, I can see, because before you go, because we name bots like Xbots because they like things that are
Bullshit,
clearly mediocre.
Oh, absolutely.
Clearly mediocre. So I get that name, but why are ponies getting a nickname for liking quality? I never clicked with me.
You want to know what it is?
What is it?
Every single time there's like even just a slight criticism of Sony or a PlayStation game, you're the first in line to jump up there. That's why.
It's never valid. Never a valid criticism.
There's nothing wrong with being a pony, man. We welcome.
Yeah,
you with
we
open
just want you to accept it.
I mean, listen,
I don't think you're a pony because you praise PlayStation games. It's just that defense when people are going at PlayStation and your participation and going at Xbox. So that's what sums it up for me.
Because it's never something valid that they go for play. Listen, my problem is there's a lot of shit y'all could like dudes could go at PlayStation about. They never pick the right shit. It's always some irrelevant bullshit like Aloy's face. Like it's like what? Like this is what they doing this week?
Nah, like even when it was the whole forward compatibility with controllers and stuff, you made it seem like that was a non-issue, and anybody that had a problem with it was
it is a non-issue. Bro, Blandrew, is it not a non? Have you heard anybody talk about has anybody said the word DualShock 4 since that fake outrage? Niggas have literally forgot the DualShock existed at this point. It was a non-issue. Who cares about the DualShock that it doesn't work with the PlayStation 5?
I mean, with a lot of people's controllers drifting and stuff, and people getting their controllers.
It's not a lot of
dirty,
people.
I would assume a lot of people care about the DualShock 4.
You haven't heard. Who have you seen since the PlayStation 5 came out? Who have you seen still screaming, "Man, I'm so upset that the DualShock 4 doesn't work on the PS5"? Where's it at? I haven't seen it.
People whose controllers are drifting right now.
No, they still haven't said, "Oh man, I wish my DualShock 4 would work." They're like, "No, I want to use a dual sense. I just want a replacement, and I don't want the drift. I don't want the drift to happen." They still don't want to go back to a DualShock 4. No, that was it was a fake. It was fake outrage, bro. It was fake outrage. When they come up with something valid, I'll support it. How's that?
Well, no, you've been a pony since your damage control to the FPS boost. Any argument you came up against that shit, Mister, I play on PC, Master Race, all this shit, celebrating frames. Only one console has prioritized frame rates to exist in libraries, and you see it as a problem.
No,
Yeah.
I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with FPS boosts. I have a problem with this focus on old games.
No.
That's all. I've always been consistent about that.
Both these consoles are backwards compatible. It's not a focus on old games.
It's absolutely a focus on old games.
On overall console features. So
remember when it was censorship? It was a lot of name calling for anybody that had a problem with censorship. There was name calling for people that had a problem with lack of crossplay.
Because the censorship wasn't real.
Yeah, okay. You see what I'm talking about here, Jack?
It wasn't real. It wasn't real. I'm still waiting for you to show me
Blandrew, pull them up on knowledge.
Where's the big Sony first party game that's been heavily censored? I'm still waiting for it.
Wasn't first party games.
Then I don't care.
Oh, yeah,
what does it matter?
BG said if it ain't Sony, he don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I forgot that.
Listen, when Sony and PlayStation start censoring their own games, talk to me.
But when they do it to everybody else's, it's okay.
But they don't do it to everybody else. Y'all had two situations max, and one of them was only in Japan, and the other one I don't even remember that other one. And suddenly y'all making it seem like Sony is like this regime of Kim Jong Un censoring everything when it's not.
It is.
Oh my god. What's the list? What's the list of all these games that are being censored?
I don't have the list, but I do remember it was a big thing at one point where they had to have their games get sent through California to get their approval, even if it passes the rating of the ESRB or the CERO. And Sony was still like, nah, you gotta adjust your game.
It's all fake outrage. That
Yeah,
affects
I know,
nothing.
BG.
That affects
I know.
nothing.
I know.
I'm just saying, like it's nitpicking. It's small, minuscule shit that's completely irrelevant. It was a Naruto game that was censored in Japan that nobody even really cares about. Nobody really plays, and it was Minato's hand.
That wasn't that was like the latest of all the games that this happened with. But I know it's everything is fake outrage. It doesn't affect you. It doesn't matter as long as Sony continues to drop quality first party games. At the end of the day, that's all you care about, right?
When they start censoring first party, talk to me. Until then, I don't care because I don't really play anything else on PlayStation. It's a set first party. So what does it matter? Saying my G, y'all gonna have to come up with something valid for real. Mocha really said she was picking up food. The nerve.
We only got
the
4
gall.
people coming through today.
Hey man, like I said,
podcast. Okay.
People showing what they feel about me, man. Nah,
I
but
better get Bonds cut today. That's all I know.
Oh, Patreon.
But I think Rystar said he's coming through. I think he should already be on the
Sonic fan. I bet you what you.
Yeah, you know. Listen,
that was the top. That was the top of your guest list. A nigga that liked Sonic was.
Well, he wanted to come because shout out. See, first of all, shout out to Rystar because you know how Blandrew always talking about like, why would any Nintendo fan want to come on here when you always making fun of them? Rystar,
that's not where Rystar stands. He's just Sonic.
Exactly. And what do I do to Sonic fans? I make fun of them all day. And Rystar has never had a problem coming up in here and talking about Sonic, no matter how much I make fun of these motherfuckers. You know why?
Rystar's always got me on his side, so it's not just walking into a lion's den of everybody trying to clown whatever it is you're trying to make a case for.
It's Rystar isn't sensitive. I could talk about how Sonic fans are goofballs and weirdos and losers. And Rystar isn't going to take it personally. He's going to go on about his day, continue talking about his baseball team, White Sox, Red Sox, Yellow Sox, whichever the fuck ones they are. And he's going to be unbothered. He's like, I don't give a fuck what BG thinks about Sonic. I'm going to keep playing Sonic, that little blue running motherfucker. I don't care. Like, he don't care. That's how Nintendo fans need to be, unbothered. Stand by that red-hatted plumber y'all love so much.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. I think a lot of Nintendo fans think the Weapon Wheel podcast is beneath them.
Oh, okay.
I feel like they can do a lot better than the Weapon Wheel podcast.
Niggas ain't got no clout. What you talking about?
I don't know. I usually see these guys with like Spawn Wave or Game Explain or anybody else.
Right.
They ain't coming over here.
Okay, I know them do. Okay, who else you talking about though? A lot of these niggas ain't got no clout for real. They could use us. You know what I mean?
Well, to be fair, there isn't a lot of Nintendo fans on this side of YouTube anymore.
And here's the thing, y'all, the new era of Nintendo fans. Oh my God, yeah, they're way better than the niggas that was here 10 years ago.
Just say they're Caucasian, BG.
Hold on, wait, who you talking about?
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about. You remember? Whoa, what was the dude name? Oh my, Bond would know his name. Who was this Nintendo dude? Like, yo, he literally had like Mario and Luigi and Princess Peach plushies in his background.
Wheel Lover.
Yes, that fucking moron and loser. Like, bro, that's who y'all had representing Nintendo like 10 years ago. It's gotten way better for y'all.
Who was the nigga? This is the craziest shit I seen over video games, bro. It was an Asian Nintendo. It ain't Pyro Tycoon. That's only Asian. It was another Asian Nintendo dude, bro. This nigga stood up in his chair and had on a thong and started twerking, bro. I don't even know what the video was about, nigga. I was crying, dog.
Was this on our side of the YouTube or was this?
Yes, bro. I can't remember what it had something to do with. The nigga had, bro. I was fucking crying, dog.
Yeah, because Tycoon is the only one that I know.
It was another dude. I know Tycoon. It was another dude. That's the only video I seen. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Like, these Nintendo niggas is wild. Oh my God, I wish I knew that dude name. That was the funny shit I was saying. I don't know, man. Y'all
Actually, John Donuts, multiple people did ask me to come on their podcast, like Player Essence and them, but I refused it because my internet was trash and I didn't want to waste their time.
Yeah, like y'all lucky. Y'all got people like Spawn Wave now, a normal person with a normal brain. My boy, that be coming on here. His name, I got terrible memory.
RGT.
Who else? Who else is a cool Nintendo fan?
That's two Caucasians right now, BG. I just want to let you know.
What are you trying to say?
You have a soft spot for Caucasians.
Whoa, what's going on, BG?
Hold on. So wait, the nigga, hold on. The man who prioritizes having black people on his podcast has an all black membership. Has an all black membership. Is the nigga that has a soft spot for
you thought I was Latino, BG. Don't do that.
You know how many people say that I'm like racist against white people because of like who I be having on this show? Like they literally tell me that I'm racist like towards white people, which is insane, but who are the sane? There aren't many sane black Nintendo fans, bro. That's a fact. There aren't a lot.
Am I crazy, or does this man act way more proper when Rand is here, Jason Schreier is here?
Those are normal because they're normal people.
Andrew, this is what's crazy. You calling this man a coon right now? This man saying PG is a crispity, crunchity coon right now.
You do that. You do that all the time.
Oh man.
You switch up depending on who on here.
Big switching up. How?
Your whole demeanor.
I literally act the same when Rand is here and RGT is here. I do.
No, you
bro, hold on. I'm about to shut this down. Have we not had the craziest arguments on Weapon Wheel when Rand was here? No, Jack, has the craziest episodes of Weapon Wheel not been when Rand is here?
Where
does the term blame Rand come from? It came from here because that's when shit pop off.
Maybe they saying you get a little spicy around your white daddy and start dancing.
Oh man!
Maybe that's what this is.
Oh man! Oh man!
These guys love themselves some Rand. They love themselves some solid Rev. They love.
First of all, I'm not. First of all, I don't know what you talk about. I'm not even cool. See, hold on, wait. First of all, I'm not even sub to Solid Rev. I haven't watched a Solid Red video in years, so I don't know what you talk about. I'm not even sub to that guy.
You do change your energy.
You and Bond love you
because these are listen, the same way I treat normal PlayStation fans when they come on here, whether they're black or white, when they're black or white Nintendo or Xbox fans, I treat them normal because they act like normal people. It's the weirdos when they come on here.
You treat it respectfully.
You said black ones? What? There are no normal black Nintendo fans besides maybe you.
When K Mega came on, we treat that nigga like he was retarded. Granted, he might be, but still.
You just said it. That's the point.
You guys.
So if they black, they might be retarded, but if they white, they know what they talking.
Oh man.
Hold on, I caught you, BG.
Oh man. See, Jack is instigating right now, and it's funny. Jack instigating.
Have the perfect example. We had Dealer on here, we had Crap Gamer on here, we had Cole on here,
we had Alex on here.
You were so polite to them.
Why am I always arguing with Alex then? Why am I always arguing with Alex?
He's 3% African. That don't count. He's 3%.
Oh, okay.
BG,
yeah, he's 3%
black member of Cole Eastwood's podcast, D Batch came on here. You guys were ready to murder that man.
That wasn't even me. That was honestly the rest of the podcast.
Some of the craziest people from Mooch, from Crap
Gamer,
Eastwood.
Why am I always arguing with Alex?
Respectful to them.
Why am I always arguing with Alex? I've literally because he's white.
You can't know it's Alex.
Alex just a nigga with a comb over. That ain't.
Now Alex. Now y'all giving Alex a black card.
He's a nigga with a comb over, man. He want to be black.
Oh
anyway.
Man, Now y'all want to switch it up and give white people nigga passes.
Let me ask
to prove a point.
Chat,
you're absolutely crazy. Listen, I treat people on this podcast based on if they act like a normal fucking human being or not, and whether they have crazy takes.
EG, crap gamer.
Wait, okay, I have a question.
Gamer, Mooch, and Cool Eastwood are some of the craziest people in this community, and you were so polite to them.
Oh man.
Wait a minute. Hold on, Blandrew. Let's talk about a month ago, maybe 2 months ago. We were talking about reviews for video games, and I was saying how video game reviews should be able to incorporate everything and even things that you may not care about. And I got destroyed. You destroyed Jack, Bond, y'all destroyed me, right? Absolutely tore me up. Jason Schreier came on here and said the same shit. And you would have no
Jack
smoke.
instigating.
No
First of all,
smoke
see, here's what people don't understand. Here's what people don't understand. Here's what people don't understand. No, let me explain that. Here's what people don't understand. When you have somebody like Jason Schreier, he comes on here, he's here for about an hour. And I have these long list of questions that I need to get through to him. And y'all want me to argue with this nigga about one thing that's gonna take up about half hour. I have the nigga for an hour. I'm not gonna argue with the nigga about what he says for a half an hour. I'm trying to get statements out of him. See, y'all think like that Jason Schreier, when Jason Schreier comes on here, that's pretty much an interview. I disagree with half of the shit he says, but I'm not going to argue with him because I only have him for a certain amount of time, bro.
BG, I got your point, BG. I got your point. All right, y'all. So he's saying he cherishes his time with white guests more.
Oh, y'all got it. Y'all got it. You know what? Y'all got it. You know what? Y'all got it, man.
A little bit more.
Oh, man.
Just a pinch more.
This is really. This is really about. See, Blandrew has figured out some type of way to turn how I treat these rabid, insane Nintendo fans into a racial thing. This is nice, Blandrew. I give you credit for this.
This shit is crazy.
Let that have been my book. BG was out there. Now, Jason Schreier, I read Blood, Sweat, and Pixels. It left me in a metamorphosis state of awe when I finished reading it. Let that have been my book.
I ain't said none of that shit.
BG don't even
I ain't say none of that shit.
We know he was lying. BG don't even fucking
see,
that shit is crazy.
See, it's crazy because y'all want me to see. I'm trying to get statements out of this man Jason Schreier. Try to get some shit I could put up on Twitter, and get some sensational shit. I'm trying to get some sensational statements out of him, bro. That's what I'm trying to do. Y'all worried about me arguing with him and all that. I'm trying to work, bro.
I feel
whatever. I just know you were co-signing like,
I'm trying to work. That's what interviewers do.
Yeah.
Oh man, see, I'm trying to be.
When it was me.
This shit is crazy.
Oh man.
Okay.
Oh man, this is crazy, yo. Like you can't even talk to your homies a certain way. They wanna act like you picking on them and shit. And then I'm trying to get sensational statements out of somebody. See, it's called. See, y'all gotta look at it as like I'm maneuvering and trying to finesse the situation. I'm trying to get Jason to say some hot shit, and y'all not seeing that.
Hey, BG,
I was trying to set him up.
Hey, BG, Rostar finally got here. Rostar, what up, nigga? BG told me to say that.
What up?
Oh man.
What up, nigga?
After listen. I just want to say I feel highly insulted after how I really just be putting the black community on my back, especially when it comes to this podcast. The only all black podcast on here. I put black people first, and this is the treatment I get. This is the treatment I get. Especially how I put black women.
Uh-oh.
I boost up my black sisters.
I don't know, BG. I be seeing you quote retweet Mocha sending a bunch of heat and anger her way.
Man. See,
we do, Andrew, every day. It's attacking me.
No.
These idiots in the comment sections are about Mocha, and you still did it.
I'm inadvertently sending Mocha more people.
I'm putting you on my back. I'm putting you on my back.
Oh
man, I give you something to talk about.
Oh man. Listen. I got a lot of victims on the timeline. I mean, you just might be. Listen. Here's the point. I always put my black sisters on. There's been no other podcast that's had on more black women than me. Facts. That's a fact.
Hey, Jack.
Sir?
Jack, we might have
Sir?
to start calling this man Broken D Gamer.
Oh man. Oh man. This is crazy. This is crazy. You see this? You see you raise up your own people. You try to promote your own people to grow, and then they kick you back in. This is
you say, Broken D. Whatever.
This is the appreciation I get.
I love you, BG. I just want to.
This is there are 6 people in this room, and they all black. Even though Jack likes to act like he's super light, but there's 6 black people in here.
Are we colorist now? What's going on? Hold on, BG. I was on your side. What's going on?
Every week y'all got something to argue about before the podcast starts.
Ain't that crazy?
I'm just feeling a little bit underappreciated right now, but you know.
We appreciate you.
It's all good, man. It's all
we
good.
just want that same white love you give, BG. That's
white love. Oh man.
BG called me a bitch the first 30 seconds I was in here. I'm like, God damn, like what's going on?
First of all, you know black people compliment their own people by insulting them.
Sir, I just came to do the podcast.
Is that what he calls it?
I know, man.
So you ain't never just pulled up on your homie. What's up, you bitch ass hoe ass nigga? You ain't never said that to one of your best friends or nothing?
Sir, I don't talk to my friends that way.
You a lie. Yo, you
I might hug him, kiss him on the forehead. What's good, man? You alright? Yeah, some shit like that.
First of all, don't blow no more kisses over the mic ever again. That's number one.
I'm just it made you feel the type of way. But listen, I don't be doing all that, bro.
I see how you talk to niggas in your Discord.
I don't like them niggas.
Jack, you spend like all day with them niggas.
I don't like them niggas, man. What's wrong with you, bro?
Well, you know what? They I guess they calling me Sambo and Aunt Jemima or Uncle Jemima. All this other. I guess y'all can call me what y'all want, man. They gonna
make no mistake. Bond is in that same boat with you. He's just not here right now.
First of all, by
yourself.
First of all, don't put me in the same boat with Bond. Bond don't even spend time with black people outside of this podcast. Okay.
Do you leave your home, BG?
Nigga, I'm surrounded by niggas all day. What do you mean?
But do you leave your home?
If I leave my home, I'm still surrounded by niggas. I may not do it a lot, but I'm surrounded by niggas. What I do?
Spending time with them. They just out.
Nigga, my whole family black. They count.
They default blacks. They don't count.
Default blacks, that sounds racist. You talk about that sounds racist.
You can't escape them.
What is a default black?
Default.
Nah, that sounds crazy.
Oh my god, BG, start the podcast.
That sounds crazy. I can't believe you call black people defaults. Like black people can't be choices.
The ones that raised you.
You don't have to be around family. You could.
This shit is crazy.
You don't have to be around family.
Plenty of people. The podcast, Broken D. We get it.
Oh man. All right,
this
man.
Shit is crazy.
Let's talk about games. This man calling black people defaults because black people can't be choices. Black people can't be black people can't be the chosen ones.
Your family. You ain't got a choice with your family.
Yes, you absolutely do. There's a whole bunch of people that discommunicate from their family.
And do what?
Okay, BG.
You know what? Let's talk about games because you Negroes is tripping.
Huh? Oh, okay.
Niggers acting different out here, man.
Whoa.
Whoa. Wait a minute.
What did you just say? Sir?
This is Weapon Wheel Podcast, episode 282. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate everybody for being here. From now on, every white person that comes on this show, I will just blatantly attack them, even if they're just a normal person, because apparently that's what people expect me to do. So yeah, and if you're white and you come on here, you're getting attacked. Okay, just unwarranted.
That's all we ask. That's all we ask.
All right, cool. That's what I'm gonna do now. Hit that like button if you haven't already. There's 576 people in here. So, and there's only 134 likes, so y'all should hit that like button. That would be greatly appreciated. Support the podcast. We're on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify. Almost forgot the last one. And where the fuck are my notes where I say all this bullshit? Yeah. Discord is open to anybody who subscribes to the Patreon, so go support that. If you hit the join button and become a member, you get some emotes and chat badges. You also get access to the Discord. If you want to submit a video to be featured during the podcast, just send me an email at weaponwheelpress@gmail.com. And let's get to these intros from all these people who just attacked me for no reason. Blandrew.
Shout out to all the black people in the comment section. BG may not appreciate you, but I love you. Let's have a good podcast.
Wow. Okay. Jack.
Hello, everyone.
Smoove.
What's up, everybody?
Mocha.
Hi.
And Rystar.
Hello.
All right. And first, let's address Smoove's status in Returnal. I'm feeling pretty good. Smoove, I think Smoove has about 14 and a half hours left, and he just beat the Biome 2 boss. Correct, sir?
Oh, that's a lot of time, though.
It's not.
That's a lot of time, bro.
Yeah. So I'm streaming again after the show to try to keep my groove.
Okay. What?
Yeah. That was horrible. But yeah. No, it's I kind of had my wits with the game. I still think I got a shot, but
You don't.
No, he definitely do. 14 hours, and he only got what? How many bombs you got left? 4?
Yeah, 4.
I gotta do Biome 3.
Biome 4 ain't that hard. Biome 5 is doable. Biome 6 you might struggle with. Yeah, it's possible, man. You're gonna struggle with 3.
He's not doing it. Are y'all not looking at the average? Okay, he's got 14 hours left, which means I'm terrible at math, but he spent an average of...
So that means he already did, what, 16 hours, right?
Yeah, he spent an average of 8 hours on 2 biomes.
Hey, man.
Hey,
with that game, though, I feel like I struggled on the second biome specifically, and then I got over that hump, and I really figured out what was going on, and then I ran through the rest of the game. Low key.
That's you.
Smoove might be that same situation.
Nah, Smoove is very different from the rest of us. Smoove is an alien. He's very different from the rest of us. That's not happening.
I tried, bro.
BG, he gonna be surprised, man.
I doubt that. And I got, I'm biased though. I got money on the line, and I'm not, I don't like to give away money.
You on the same run, Smoove? From the second biome? Like you on the same run where you beat the boss, or you died?
No, I didn't die.
Oh shit! I don't know, BG, man. I don't know. We gonna see, bro.
Jack, why are you getting this nigga's hopes up? You a scumbag. You know this nigga not doing this.
I got money in this shit too, man. I hope Smoove fails miserably. I truly do, but I don't know, man. It's still doable. 14 hours for the last 4 biomes is definitely doable, man. I can see it being done.
If you say so.
Yeah.
Say so, bro. Okay. Let's see what we're gonna talk about that happened this week. Let's talk about the most irrelevant thing first. Talk about Sonic.
Wow.
Ronstar, you hear this, bro? Damn.
Hey, man. This man shut up for a Far Cry stream and then asked why people shut up to a Sonic stream. But all right.
Hey, man. Hey, man. I may have
complained about the same things about Far Cry. He said that Sonic fans.
Sonic definitely got more fans than Far Cry. Maybe it don't. I don't know. Does it?
No, you tripping.
This man complained about every Sonic game being the same, and then made a post about Far Cry being the same. But okay.
My complaint was that Sonic was never a good game. At least Far Cry was once upon a time in history a good series.
It's at least, I say it's probably about 3 good Sonic games. I give it 3.
You never liked Sonic?
Never. I've always found it to be a flawed and
fucking garbage.
Dumb game.
You should like Sonic, man. Y'all both can't swim.
Wow.
Hilarious.
Sonic 2 and 3 pretty good. Sonic 2 and 3 pretty good. I like those.
Well, so this was the Sonic Central event, and they had the nerve to live stream this because from what I heard and some highlights that I saw, they didn't really, announce much. I know they gave y'all, what is it, Sonic Colors sequel or remaster or something?
No,
you tell me. You tell me.
It's supposed to be a remaster, but it really doesn't look like a remaster to me.
Okay.
It looks actually worse than the original one.
Okay, so they held a live stream to give y'all a remaster of an old game. Okay, what else?
Some Sonic chains,
Which one of them you copping? The Sonic.
Wait. I thought I seen that on the timeline, and I thought it was a joke. They actually showed y'all.
That
Oh
was
my
like for the
God.
kids
Real.
of the hip hop scene.
Oh
They
my
did
God.
one.
Oh
Yeah,
Lord.
You gonna get all 4 ain't you, Rockstar?
I'm gonna get probably the Knuckles and Sonic one.
You gonna
Wait,
be
how
rocking the
much
bitches
are
like
they
they came
going
from
for?
Icebox too. This shit is crazy.
I don't know.
much are they going
So I
for?
went on their website. Usually they sell their stuff like 100 something. So I'm assuming it's gonna be around there. They don't have them up yet, so I don't know.
Okay,
Who
we
knows?
got we got fake chains that you would get roasted if you wear out in public. You got an old you got a remaster of an old game. Okay, what else they hit you with?
They hit us with the
You
Sonic
really hate
Origins.
Sonic, bro.
Just
What is up
imagine
with you with Sonic?
just imagine it's made by PlayStation, BG, so we can get through this.
I'm trying to understand. Okay, trash ass chains, remaster. What else,
What is up with you and Sonic, bro?
bro? I'm just trying to keep count of everything they showed y'all. What's next? What's the third thing?
There was Sonic Origins, which was basically Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, and Sonic CD in one little compilation collection.
Okay, so they still trying to
Which is kind
capitalize.
of a big deal because Sonic 3 hasn't been re-released in, I don't know, since like the Xbox 360 due to copyright issues.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got some trash ass chains, and a remaster of an old game, and some more old games. So they're trying to relive their past because they have no future. Okay, what else?
Jesus.
Wow. What in the world?
What
is
is-
a new
right now?
What has Sonic done to you, dog?
Bro, I'm just keeping account. I just don't want the audience to get lost on everything that they showed y'all, because evidently it was so much content. I don't want nobody to get lost. Okay,
There was Sonic mobile content, and then there was Sonic the Fighters being playable in the arcades in Lost Judgment, which is the Yakuza sequel. Well, the sequel to Judgment, which was like the Yakuza thing.
Yeah.
you said Sonic Mobile?
Yeah, there was Sonic mobile games too.
Okay, so back alley abortion phone games. Okay, I've got it. All right.
Yo.
And then they
And-
announced a new game. Apparently, it was leaked to be called Sonic Rangers, which is supposed to be taking heavy inspiration from Breath of the Wild. And according to the guy that tested it when it was first like in that phase where you're able to play it, it was pretty trash. So
Yeah,
Not a lot
he
to
said it
look
So-
wasn't.
so-
the guy said it wasn't fun. The open world was trying to be like Sonic Adventure, but it wasn't as good as Sonic Adventure. The only good thing he said about it was like the music, which is like with every Sonic game.
So BG, I just want to point out, do you see how ignorant you're being just because you don't like the game?
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Absolutely.
Just because it's not your cup of tea, you see how ignorant you're being?
Absolutely.
So wait.
So
what's-
don't get mad when you can't find Nintendo people to come on here.
Oh man.
what
Why would
exactly
they
is
want
so
to come
bad?
on here?
What exactly is so bad about Sonic though? I don't get it.
What's good about it?
I mean,
No,
you can
you
feel like
seem
that,
to
but
have
if you're
like a
gonna be
strong
toxic
hatred
like
for it, so
that,
I'm trying to figure out why. What's that all about?
It's just a bad game. The concept is bad. The execution is bad. It's trash. I mean,
What about the game that you have played before?
it's
Makes you say that it's bad.
it's trash platforming. The concept is cool in your head and cool on paper. Okay, this hedgehog that runs really fast. Okay, that sounds cool, but then you actually play it and the execution is trash because okay, it's about running fast, but because you have to run so fast, you actually don't get to really enjoy the level and the level design, and the game technically punishes you for what the entire concept of the game is to run fast, and the game punishes you for that.
You get
It's
to
just
run
dumb.
fast. You get to run fast after mastery of the game. It's not something you're going to be able to do just 1 second into the game, unless you play the new boost games.
Okay.
he
Yeah,
doesn't care about that, Blandrew.
And
But
Hey,
later
hey,
on
hey,
today,
level design.
later on today, he's gonna be in the DMs
Well-
talking about Blandrew. Why you never get nobody from Nintendo to come on with
He's
you?
sounding like an entitled.
Wow.
You're sounding like an entitled journalist right now, BG. You kind of just want the game
He sounded like Smoove a little
to
bit.
you.
Hey, listen. I'm just
And
saying
no-
what
and
everybody
no
else be
disrespect to
thinking.
Smoove at all.
I'm just saying what everybody else be thinking. It's not like, listen, there's not like you know what, like the comment section, they not really Nintendo fans either. They may not hate it, but they definitely don't like it. There's a reason why there's not like a whole bunch of Sonic fans, bro. There's really not.
There is actually. They're just the games haven't been worth going out
No,
to
there's
get. That's the
definitely
thing.
a lot of Sonic fans.
So what I said was right then.
That the modern games have been trash, sure, but that to
Yeah.
say that about the whole franchise, absolutely not.
Okay, so but it still has no like actual current games worth playing.
Sonic Mania, that would probably be. Well, actually, yeah, Sonic Mania. That was one of the best reviewed games, one of the best games of 2017. One of the best reviewed Sonic games, actually.
Listen, man, if y'all want to keep going light on this game and tiptoeing around it, okay, that's fine. But I know niggas don't give a fuck about no Sonic. I know that Sonic game's been trash. All right, so I'm just not
Sonic
tiptoeing
made
around
more
the fact.
money than Detective Pikachu.
What?
Yeah.
What that mean?
People care about Sonic as a franchise. It's just, again, the games haven't been worth much lately to go out there and buy them.
Sonic fans are domestic abuse victims.
Whoa. Is this true, right, sir?
That's not even anything to
Absolutely
joke
not.
about, you dumbass nigga. And
Hey.
then also, don't joke
Hey.
about domestic violence. That's nothing to joke about.
Hey,
and then, Belanger, you're not going to get anywhere comparing statistics from one Nintendo game to the next because BG doesn't keep track and he doesn't give a fuck. So let's just come to the conclusion that we're not going to get anywhere and move on.
Jack, why are you laughing about domestic violence, nigga?
I'm not.
Yo,
I'm not
yo, what did I come into, man?
Oh, hold on, Robbie. Hold on, Robbie.
What's good,
Robbie, hold on. You're
Hey,
white,
hey,
so I have to attack you real quick. You're a piece of shit. You're a bitch.
Here we go.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
sorry.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You're the weakly white dude, so I got to. You're a piece of shit. I hate.
Okay.
Yeah, your
Okay.
whole race are just a bunch of colonizers, and y'all
So-
ruin everything.
So where's this coming from? Did I miss something?
Yeah,
It
they
was
said
another
I take it easy on the white guy, so you had to get
hey,
that.
if you got smoke for me, let's go. Like, let's go. What you got?
I
He's
mean,
supposed to be attacking all the white guests from now on. That's
yeah,
all.
that was
I
it.
got
That's all I had for you.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. Well, that's it. All right. Oh, we good then.
All right, cool.
Yes, sir.
I'm
not. I'm laughing because they on your ass today, BJ. I'm not laughing at domestic violence, sir.
I mean, they in denial about Sonic. It's cool. Listen, I'll leave Sonic alone. I'm gonna leave Sonic alone because it's clear that y'all feeling bullied, and
I never said anything about
How
that.
much do they want for those Sonic chains, though? I mean, they asking hip
How
hop.
you rocking this move?
I'll get it. I'll unbox on a Sonic chain, put it on for a video or something.
That do go with your whole little ensemble. I see you be wearing the Xbox hats and shirts and.
I think they probably go for like 100 something. There's nothing.
Right.
So got some.
What up?
All right, so they got
What's up,
some.
Nigel?
Outside of Sonic Mania, what was the last Sonic game you truly enjoyed? Not that you thought was okay, but you were like, this is very good.
I'll say Generations.
That was like 2010, 2011.
2011. Yeah.
At what point do you think it's time that we finally just give up on this franchise? Because I've dropped franchises for much less than what Sonic the Hedgehog has been able to get away with, but I'm still here for some reason.
Before you answer that, I just
Yeah,
just want to say, Blandrew said exactly what I said for the last 15 minutes in a nicer way. Go ahead.
No, you said the whole franchise was never good and that it was complete trash. I just think that the recent games haven't been all that much.
Okay, go ahead,
But what
Rystar.
were you saying, Rystar, before I was rudely interrupted by,
Man, I don't even know, man. Like it's just really annoying that like they got fans that are just saying this is what we want, and they said, oh yeah, we know Sonic Adventure 3 is a game that everyone wants, but then they just ignore it and just make everything else but Sonic Adventure 3.
Yeah, like even Sonic Mania 2, that should have been something we've
Yeah.
seen here. That came out in 2017 and it was just absent for some reason.
Yeah, it was the best game, as you said, and they were just like, okay, cool, let's make something else. Like they like see a success and then they just change it for some odd reason. I don't know. I think everyone at Sonic Team just needs to like leave and they need to just hire new people, honestly, because they're not getting the job done. But to answer your question, I I guess I guess a couple more years, man, because I'm almost on that boat where I'm ready to like just stop playing.
How old are you, my good brother?
I'm 27.
My good brother.
Oh, you're a year older than me. Okay.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I played Sonic Mania when it came out, just because it was getting a little bit of hype, and it was like the old school games, like because I love Sonic 2. But other than that, I haven't played any of the Sonic games, like all the newer ones, like Generations. What was the one where he could turn into a werewolf? I thought that was trash. I was like,
Oh,
nah.
Sonic
That's
Unleashed.
actually
Was
my
pretty
favorite
good,
modern
actually.
Sonic game.
Well, I guess like I just didn't care for the changes of
No,
it.
I mean I
but,
understand
you
it.
know.
You have your
But I mean,
other things.
I'm not saying I'm like BG where I never enjoyed it, because I mean that's I enjoyed it when I was a kid, but then again that's when I was a kid, So I don't know.
I feel that.
But
Okay.
Anyway.
Thank you, Robbie, for
Oh yeah, Mocha, you know
thank
how
you
I
so
do.
much. You know how to come in here and
Appreciate
make
that.
a valid argument without being ignorant and oh
What?
trash, domestic abuse.
Well,
trash.
Mocha,
So
you know on the
I
internet, it's got to be trash or it's got to be hot fire. It's got to be one or the other.
I
So.
know, but you actually had reasoning behind the way you felt, the way you felt. I appreciate
Right.
a good conversation. Also,
Mocha,
Blanchard,
there you
you're
go.
on fire today. Keep it up,
Thank you,
bro.
Mocha. You too.
Yes,
Mocha,
sir.
you're being a little bit too nice to the white guest. I just want to point that out.
Hey, what? Yeah, yo, this didn't happen 2 weeks ago when I was on. Something. BG,
Nah,
you
this
like
is
some real
this
shit.
is this is a new thing I have to go by
It's a
now.
new
It's
thing.
the new
I
rule.
need
It's
to
the new
sign.
rule.
I didn't sign a
New rules,
waiver,
new
but I
rules.
guess I just got to go with
New,
it.
new
So.
rules, man. New rules.
All right. Let's
All
keep
right, you
going.
know, I apologize for being so mean to Sonic.
There you go.
I was.
Hey, I missed it. BG, what do you have any thoughts on the movie that came out a couple years ago? Did you see it?
I still haven't watched that. I
It's
have.
very
I
good.
think it's decent. The movie's
Yeah.
decent.
That movie wasn't that bad. That movie wasn't that bad.
Yeah. So I mean, like that's at least it's going in a different direction. Because is that the only Sonic movie that's really came out? That's like a live action
Yeah,
type
they're
Sonic
working on a
movie.
Yeah,
sequel.
that's
Yeah.
only
Yeah,
like
and
they
the
already.
sequel, I bet the sequel will be pretty good too. Honestly. So
Yeah.
at least that's good.
Probably my worst fear is like when I have a child, they become a Sonic fan.
Jesus Christ. dude.
Wow.
That'd be horrible.
Hey, Rystar, you ever used to Sonic Run when you were a kid? Keep it real.
Oh no.
I do what?
You ever used to Sonic Run when you were a kid?
Absolutely not.
I
Absolutely
still do
not.
that to this day. I ain't even
I
gonna
grew up
lie.
in Chicago.
You
I
can't do that
grew
to
up in
this day.
Chicago.
You a grown man.
Bro,
Hey, yo, how old are you?
I
bro?
would get roasted, probably get shot if I did that.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
you
not
live in
doing
Chicago.
that.
They would have
I
yeah, you would have been dead about
Yeah.
5-10 years ago. Yeah, they would have. They not standing for that.
Okay. Very riveting and great conversation about Sonic. Love it. Love it.
But before we leave that, I just want to say it's disappointing because even if they did announce a lot of old games here, I would have been perfectly okay with that because it's just the disappointing part is that they used to release these little mega collections and gems collections on the PS2 and GameCube back in the day. And those games added way more love and content compared to what we're getting now. That's why
and you got like
I don't know why they're
comic in
completely
it.
skipping out on Adventure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it
got,
had
like, the
it had
comic.
commercials, comics, the making ofs, and all types of stuff. But now it's just all right. Here's this game in widescreen. Go somewhere. So now
Right.
that's kind of it's just disappointing.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Heroes,
I
so
just say
Sonic
that they
Advance
just-
games. There's so much they
Yeah.
could have done with that.
They just like ignore the adventure games like that, like it never happened. Like it's not the most popular game in the whole series. Like it's just I
Yeah.
don't know.
So riveting. You know what? I'm
Riders,
gonna end this on a
Advance.
positive note. I really like the Sonic racing games because they're not actually Sonic games, but I do like the
Oh
Sonic
yeah,
racing
see
games.
that.
People
Hey,
know
that
that
Sonic
about me.
racing game bought you a Wii. No, I bought you a Switch, right, BG?
Yeah, because
Sonic
people,
racing.
you know, yeah, I like the Sonic racing games. So,
I actually think Racing Transformed is better than Mario Kart.
Whoa,
too.
whoa.
I do too.
Mm-hmm. Mario Kart's the
ain't
better
gonna-
party experience, but Racing Transformed is the better competitive
ain't-
type game.
Well,
I ain't gonna
if
go
we're
there.
gonna keep it real, Crash Team Racing, it's the best kart racer just because it takes the
No.
most skill.
I
Yeah,
don't
it takes
like
the
that
most
game.
skill.
I don't like.
No,
No,
I
the drink-
never
the-
liked that.
But the
No, that
drifting
game
in
is.
that game,
Yeah, it's
the
harder to
drifting
play
in the
than
game
Mario Kart. It is.
because there's a skill gap. Like, and it's not to take shots at anybody. There's like definitely a big skill gap. Like, if you play Mario Kart, you can be not that good at the game, and maybe you get a lucky item or whatever, and you might end up winning, or you might get last place. But on Crash, if you know what you're doing, you're gonna win most of the time if you're just playing against casuals. You know what I mean? So.
That's how Transformed was too with Sonic. It wasn't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I really like
Speaking
Transform.
of racing games, I just got a vague memory. Do y'all remember like Mortal Kombat Armageddon? They had like a
Yeah.
racing
Yeah,
feature
they
in
had
there.
that
They had a
racing. Yeah,
puzzle.
car racing.
They had puzzle and they had chess. I don't know if that was the same game.
No,
that was
they had a
Deception.
race and it was called like what was it
MK
called?
MK card or something.
Yeah, MK card.
Something. It was lit. Oh my
Well,
gosh.
look, they had a chess mode in Deception, Mocha, and it was like it's normal chess, but then when your pieces try to take a piece, you got to fight like you would in the actual game. Whoever wins the fight.
I remember that one too.
And what was cool about it, if it's like a pawn versus a queen, the queen's gonna have way more health in the actual fight, and the pawn have much health. So you could still be the better fighter and maybe win, but the queen's gonna most of the time take out a pawn because it had way more health. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that was
a
in
really
Deception.
cool mechanic.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that's sick.
I remember that one.
Very riveting Sonic conversation. I love it. I love it so much. rumor. Uncharted 4 heading to PC. That's according to a document. That's going to be the next PlayStation game heading to PC. Excited?
Awesome.
Yay.
Awesome.
I don't care. That was like 5 years ago.
Uncharted 4 is one of my least favorite Uncharted games. So, I mean, I'll probably buy it on PC just like I did Days Gone and probably just play it and refund it just to see how it look. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all know how I do.
But you already know how it looks, though. It's nothing's gonna change. It's just gonna
look on PC though. That's
wide screen probably. No,
I need to see how it look on PC, man. I gotta see for myself.
It's gonna run better than the PS5 version. That's how the fuck it's gonna run.
Because Uncharted 4 doesn't have a 60 frames patch, right?
Of
Nope.
course not.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah.
All
So.
for it. Little by little, give us more and more games. And
I'm glad they got bigger
eventually,
head.
day and date. I can't wait. I can't fucking wait.
Day and
Bring
date.
it.
Jack don't want to hear that.
I want to hear it. I want to fucking hear it.
That doesn't
Please.
concern me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad they didn't do. I mean, they haven't done Uncharted 4 yet, but they just did that. The Last of Us 2 patch, and obviously that came out. That was 2000. When did that come out?
Last year.
19?
Last of Us 2. Yeah, just last year, right?
Yeah.
So I'm glad they got. That's all I've been playing recently. Actually, is that game with the 60 frames. So I don't know if Uncharted 4 is going to get an update. I mean, because it's been so long now. So, but we'll see. You would think eventually. But.
Yeah, Lost Legacy is better. That's all I can say. I stand by that.
Interesting.
I still haven't beaten that. I still haven't beaten it yet.
What's wrong with you, bro? Get on that.
Hey man.
Playing
You
too
know
much
what?
Sonic.
Because I played the whole collection, and then I played 4, and then I tried to play Lost Legacy, and I was like, okay, I need to stop, and I never just went back.
Hey Jack,
What up?
if these games start coming day one, are you still going to be a primary PlayStation gamer, or what's up?
You say what you say? If they come day one?
If they start coming day one to PC, yeah.
I'm getting a new computer. I'll probably get them on PC, man. Fuck it.
Bro.
I mean, because at that point they telling me they don't want me to own a PlayStation, right? That's all you telling me. If your games are coming on a platform that's gonna play them superior than your mainline platform, just like they telling the Xbox fans, hey, we don't want you to own our system. Fuck you. Get it on PC, bitch. That's what they telling me, right?
There's nothing better
PC
than
not
playing
bad.
on your preferred console. PC gaming sucks. I can tell you.
I know PC gaming definitely fucking sucks, but at that point, I mean, I'm just going where my overlords are telling me to go at that point, right?
But Jack, do you not care about getting trophies and platinums and stuff? I mean, because I know
by that time they'll have trophies. Actually, I kind of don't give a fuck about trophies no more.
You
but
capping.
by that time,
capping. You just killed yourself getting Returnal.
Only certain
BG,
games I care
that's
about.
exactly what I was gonna say.
Only certain games. Most of these games ain't. The platinum is not impressive. I don't commend it. None of that, right? Returnal is one of those games. Yeah, a little bit impressive. Not that much, but I take that, right? But I really don't know. By that time, PSN will probably be on PC anyway. They'll have their own storefront and launcher. You'll be able to get your trophies on there. Hey, man, we see what's going on. You know what I mean? Fuck it.
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck Jim Ryan.
Oh, man.
Let's
straight like that.
I think he's been doing a great job.
He's going to be playing Sniper Elite with Omega Zeo?
Ew.
Oh, man.
That dude, man, I can't even, man, that dude's such a fraud, man. He's supposed to been did something with Jim Ryan and her. I ain't gonna say what he's supposed to been did, but you know what I mean?
You been waiting for that or something?
No, this is my thing, BG. Where I'm from, when a motherfucker saying all this hot shit, I expect something to come behind that, right? You can't keep threatening people and then don't do that.
Smoke.
I'm not telling them to do it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not telling them to do it, but hey, man, stop saying you're gonna do that shit, man. Something wrong with you.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
I feel you.
Shit is crazy, bro.
Okay. What else we got here that happened this week? Okay, we got Pokemon's release date for Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and what's the other one? Pearl? What's it called?
Blanchard.
Just call it Diamond and Pearl. I don't know the exact.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's the Diamond and Pearl remake, and the release date is I didn't even write it down. So I gotta hit Google. Oh man. I'm always.
This is why it's a Nintendo, people. He would have had the PlayStation.
Put us up on knowledge, Blandrew.
It's November 19th, 2021, and that's the day one for me. I am excited about this. Okay.
You are terrible, dude.
That nigga so excited. You don't even know the names of the games.
Yeah, how can it be a day one if you don't know the release date? How's that work?
Hey man, hey, when it
gonna be a week late. Oh wait, it's a day one.
When it get here, it get here. I'll figure it out. People be talking about it on the timeline.
They said Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. BG, is that the names of it?
Yeah, that's it. So this is a day one for me. Blandrew has said that he doesn't even believe I'm gonna beat these games. He doesn't believe I'm gonna buy them. I assure you, sir. Matter of fact, I might beat both of them things. I might buy both of them.
What you gonna buy, son?
I just think there's gonna be something like a Dying Light, a Battlefield, or something to take your attention away from it. You're never gonna go back to it, just like you did Dragon Ball FighterZ, just like you quit Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne when that came out. You ditched it. You do this with a lot of games. So we'll see.
No, sir.
Blandrew ain't let you live this week, BG. What's going on?
No, these are not the same cases, good sir. But I love Pokemon. Especially since these are, this might have been the last Pokemon series I actually beat, back when I actually played on handheld. So, yeah, I'm actually excited for this because, this is going to take me back. This is Pokemon.
Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what improvements did you see in these new remakes coming out that got you excited to hop back in?
I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't really look at that much video of it. I just know that this was the last two. I just know this was the last two Pokemon games that I did beat right back on handhelds, and it's a remake. And I'm trusting them that listen, I don't feel like you have to do that much to make this to make Diamond and Pearl good as remakes. I trust them. I trust them to do that.
DG, can I ask you a question then?
Yeah.
So if you say that about Pokemon, but then people say that they like Sonic because they like the old games, why is that any different?
Oh no!
Like Sonic Mania, it was the same thing, but with newer maps and maybe a little bit, it looked a little bit nicer and then new music.
Crazy.
People really liked it, but now you're saying that it's trash. It's trash to you, but not trash to everybody, right?
I'm Robbie.
We're not gonna. Are we gonna sit here and compare Pokemon to Sonic, man? Come on, man.
They're both pretty. I mean, they're both pretty popular
up there.
Oh, brother.
Sonic never had the popularity that Pokemon had.
But
never.
It's not like, it's not like
Sonic
it ain't.
Yeah, that actually might be true though. Yeah, BG might get one with that one.
Yeah, no, I mean you might be right, but it's not like Sonic's like super niche. You know what I mean? Like it's pretty popular.
Sonic was with Mario. What are you talking about?
Sonic was definitely up there. Sonic.
No, it wasn't.
Like the
bro, I
SNES
just seen a
like
group.
91.
I just seen a group of musty white dudes elbowing each other for Pokemon packs the other week. Like that shit was,
like don't each Pokemon sell like what 40-something million or some crazy shit like that?
They do numbers.
Well, what's the best selling Sonic game ever?
Hey, them Sonic hats probably go for a lot.
I want to say honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's still like the first game. That's so. I think
probably like 10, 20 million or something, maybe.
Pathetic.
Yeah, I think the first one alone on Genesis was like 16 million. I think.
Jeesh.
Yeah.
Wait, so BG, who was your starter in Diamond and Pearl?
Bro, I don't even remember all the Pokemon. I always go with the water Pokemon.
It was the one you could pick.
We're not finna fucking do this.
I do. I don't remember. But I haven't played a Pokemon game in forever.
How do you love the game?
Wait a minute. No, wait. Hell no, BG, because a few weeks ago, Smoove was talking about how he played Perfect Dark, but he couldn't remember the name of the alien. So wait a minute. You got on his case about that.
I always go with the water Pokemon. That's why I don't gotta remember. The
Water
water Pokemon is always the best. We know this. This is not science.
When you get at the yeah. Tell him, BG.
I always go with the water Pokemon.
You a hypocrite.
I'm not. I always go with the water Pokemon. Yo, listen. Anybody knows Pokemon? You go with water. That's all that matters.
Grass type.
Grass.
Was it
grass.
Piplup? Is that how you pronounce it, BG? Piplup? Is that what?
Maybe it might have been.
Yes.
That's generation 4, right?
Yeah, he picked Piplup.
Maybe it was Piplup. Listen, I don't see.
Everybody knows that.
Here's the thing. I remember the Pokemon. I don't remember what generation they were in. Like I know in whatchamacallit, there was a water crocodile. Of course, Squirtle was first. There's Piplup. There's a water crocodile. I don't remember which ones were in which generation. That's my thing because I stopped playing it so long ago. But I always went with water Pokemon. Nobody in their right mind picked grass.
I picked grass. I had the Pokemon Gold version on Game Boy Color, and I picked Chikorita. She was my starter.
No. This man said the one that shoots water.
No, ma'am.
No,
No, ma'am.
Close enough.
No, ma'am. So yeah, I don't know what y'all trying to get on me about. Like I said, I haven't played a Pokemon game in a long time, and I stopped paying attention to it, since they started making Pokemon out of garbage bags and chandeliers and
I'm gonna be honest with you, BG. I don't think you played Diamond and Pearl.
I did.
You didn't play a game. Hold on, this is crazy.
I did.
Everything. You keep talking about how you had this amazing experience with it, but you can't seem to recall a single thing about it.
When did Diamond and Pearl come out?
You can recall the name of it.
When did Diamond and Pearl come out?
I was in 6th or 7th grade when that came out.
Let me look it up.
That's all I know.
Like 06?
Bro,
I think I'm your age, Blaine. Just probably like 06.
2006.
Yeah.
That was like 15. Y'all expect me to remember shit from 15 years? Bro, there's games I beat last year, and I can't remember that shit that happened in them.
I mean, that's fine though, BG. If you just couldn't remember, that would have been cool. But you wanted Smoove to remember the name of the alien from. Like,
I don't think that was me though. I think that was Bond that was getting on him.
So you're getting it.
I think that was Bond. The Weapon Wheel historians, go back and check who was roasting Smoove. I'm pretty sure that was Bond.
I think you're right. I think it was Bond.
I feel like everyone was on his case, and you were co-signing.
I was laughing. Of course, I'm gonna laugh at Smoove's expense. I don't think I was making fun of him.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I was just laughing. Somebody check the tapes. I'm pretty sure that was Bond though. I would be a huge hypocrite to laugh at somebody when I know I got bad memory.
Hold on, BG being a hypocrite? What?
Yeah, that sounds insane.
Right, that happens every day.
I can't laugh at somebody with bad memory when I got horrible memory. So I would never do such a thing. I would never. What were we talking about again? Pokemon. Yeah, I'm excited for Pokemon. Can't wait. Day one. Yeah, I'm gonna beat that. Did we set up a bet, Blandrew, or was that just a gentleman's bet?
I think we were just
money.
talking.
Okay. But yeah, I look forward to that. What's this? I still don't understand what the hell this Arceus game is. This Pokemon Arceus. I still don't know what
it's the one that looks Breath of the Wild inspired. I don't know if you've seen it. The only disappointing one about that is that the little ratings came out, and it turns out that it might just be single player only. There might not be online multiplayer, but we'll see.
Okay, and that's coming out.
It looked pretty rough when we first saw it, but hopefully they cleaned it up.
And that's coming out January 28th next year. I won't be buying that one. Yeah, nah. I'm good on that. Who else buying Pokemon in here? Yeah. Anybody hype for it?
Yeah, I'm not a Pokemon.
Yep, pre-ordered the double pack.
Pokemon.
I played the last Pokemon game I played was X.
Yeah. It's funny to me nobody points out, like, y'all realize like them having 2 Pokemon games is like one of the biggest scams ever though, right?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Some of the Pokemon aren't in one game, so you have to buy 2 to get all of them.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest scams in gaming that people have like looked over and just like
do that trade shit no more people used to do. You can't do that no more.
Yeah, that's why they.
It's all online now. It's not you're walking in the public and doing it.
That'll be insane if you have to buy 2. Like if they said like you have to buy 2 to get every single one, that'll definitely be the biggest.
It wouldn't be too insane for Nintendo. You know the vibes, and people gonna do it too. People gonna do it too. Exactly.
Because people are doing it.
Hey, did y'all talk about last week about the whole what is that Zelda remaster game that has like the fast travel mechanic behind the amiibo? Did y'all talk about that?
That's crazy. They done that before.
Yeah. That's wild. I never heard about that.
They locked the hard mode behind the amiibo one time with a Zelda game.
Oh,
I remember that shit.
Oh yeah, that was in Breath of the Wild, right?
It might not.
I think it was it Wind Waker HD?
Yeah, it was Wind Waker.
Okay.
It was that or Twilight Princess, one of them.
They done that before.
Okay. We got 730 people in here and only 220 likes. I think y'all should hit that like button. We would appreciate that.
Look, if you got me on here and I gotta get slandered by BG, y'all can at least hit the like button. Like, come on now.
Word. I insulted this man's whole race. Y'all can at least hit the like button.
Look, I just showed up on the podcast and you came for my head, bro. I wasn't ready. Like,
That was crazy too. Why you do that?
They told me to do it. I had to.
That was crazy. Why you do that?
Well, it's all good. See, I know who I am as a person, so I can take it. It's all
There you
good.
go.
So.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about how wrong all of us were about. Well, I definitely was. I can't believe I'm admitting this. I'm not wrong a lot, but I was wrong about Biomutant. Apparently,
I wasn't wrong. I got that. Me and he's in here right now. Me and Shonen Meathead got that perfectly.
Yeah, I was waiting for that. Yeah, that shit was like trash from day one.
That joint. I thought it was gonna review a little bit higher than it did, though. I thought it would.
That looks like a fucking Nintendo hired this man project that you see on Unreal going around on YouTube all the time.
Unreal Engine garbage.
Straight from.
Did you just stroll in here just to say you were right?
Yes,
as he should.
Absolutely.
Oh,
yes, absolutely.
Hey, that's crazy. That man was on time. Hey, yo, what the fuck? I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of fire. I ain't gonna even lie. That was.
I'm like, yo, where did he come from?
What the? He knew he was about to give you the smoke. This shit is.
But yes, I thought Biomutant was gonna be. A lot of people thought it was gonna be a sleeper hit. They presented it well.
Wow.
And I just thought it was gonna be one of those. And it's like at a 60. It's in the Game Pass range right now.
Don't say that. No, BG, do not. I said that on Twitter as a joke, nigga. They was on my ass for like 2 weeks. Do not say that.
Hey man, you already. I'm always here for the smoke, so they can come at me if they want. But it's like it's in the 60 range right now. I didn't read a lot. Well, I never read the reviews, honestly, but yeah, apparently it's just not too good. But I've seen some people who actually bought it and played it say they like it. But
can I give my opinion on that? So what I do a lot of times with games like this that I really don't know much about, I'll just kind of barely look at it, and then if I think I'm going to be interested, I don't look at any trailers, I don't do anything, and then I'll wait till it comes out. And then I'm expecting it to be decent. So like BG said, I'm expecting it to be, just a decent game, even if it was high 70s, whatever. But once I saw it was like BG said, Game Pass fodder, I'm like, maybe I'm gonna pass on this.
It's not Game Pass fodder. It's not in Game Pass. Stop it. It's not Game Pass fodder.
It deserves to be.
It has nothing to do with Game Pass. I'm sorry. Game Pass has more. Game Pass actually the average. Game Pass has more like 85 and above games. In that service than what you think. Like there's not that many 60 rated games in there.
Okay.
So I don't understand why that qualifies as a Game Pass game.
They got an agenda to push, Smoove.
I mean, I will say, now I won't call it a Game Pass. The game shouldn't be $60. That's the thing. I think that was foul for it to be a $60 title.
It's 60?
Yes.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That game should be $10.
Yeah, it was made by 20 people, in a small team, Experiment 101 studio under THQ. They worked on it for like 6 years. Yeah.
THQ should not be charging.
Is it really that bad? I watched Kofi play it. I don't know. The game looked kind of interesting in trailers, but then when you look at like extended gameplay, the shit always look boring.
Yeah, people say the gameplay is not that fun or boring. Like, I don't know.
Bro. That stream I saw Kofi play, I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this? That shit look,
It was told like a storybook too. You constantly have some narrators talking behind the game
and
and
breaking the gameplay. The first hour of the game is rough to play because you just want to start playing it and it's just all these breakups.
Is it on Game Pass?
No, it's not on Game Pass.
No, it's not. Okay.
Move gonna smack y'all.
Smoove? Oh, he got the review copy.
I got a review copy like the day before when
I know if it was on Game Pass or not.
Yeah, I requested a review copy. They don't respect me. They thought I was gonna probably slander it. I guess I don't know.
They saw it had a furry creature on it and knew you would slander it.
That furry creature.
But hey man, I'm gonna be the nice guy right now. My heart goes out to those developers because it must hurt to develop a game for 6 years and it comes out and people are shitting on it. So I feel for those guys.
See, would it have got better reviews if it was a game that was only like $30-$40? Like that's what I mean, because $60, like people are gonna expect a little more, wouldn't you think? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you should rate games based on. Oh God, Sonic just came up on the screen. Based on
Look at my gameplay.
I don't think you should rate games based on how much you charge for it.
Right.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh,
think
you absolutely should.
I feel like people do that though. Like if a game's like an indie that's like $20, they're gonna like be like, "Oh, this is a great game," And obviously, if something's $60, they might just think of it, as in a different light. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But don't you think that's valid?
Definitely plays a factor.
I think it is.
That's very valid. If you're asking me to drop heavy cash, it better be worth it.
Yep.
My expectations are very high.
Like if I'm going to the movies and I'm paying high dollar to go to the movies compared to if I like rent something for $1, my expectation is going to be way different. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So it works the same with games. But I don't know.
Yeah, it's
you know,
always
you got money like that.
No, it's tricky because like it's always tricky that question people ask you like, oh, is it worth $60? I mean, that depends on a lot of things. Like, that depends on like your preference of games, how much you value your money. It depends. So I can't tell somebody I can only tell somebody if a game is worth it to me. I can't tell you if it's worth it to you.
Yeah,
So,
no, that makes sense.
yeah. So yeah, shout out to Biomutant. Dragon Quest. So we got some Dragon Quest news, and I'm excited about this. Being a fan of Dragon Quest that I am. Since I beat Dragon Quest.
Yeah, man.
Since I beat Dragon Quest 11 and everything.
That's your only RPG you've ever beat, right?
No, sir. I've beaten plenty of RPGs in my day.
Okay.
But Dragon Quest. What are we up to? 12?
Yep.
Yeah.
The new 11 right now, but 12 was the newest one that got announced.
Yeah, so Dragon Quest 12 was announced as along with Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D. So that's a remaster. Yeah, and I'm excited for both of these. I usually don't drink from the fountain of nostalgia like some other people, but that 2D HD is looking fire. I think that's a day one for me. And since I beat Dragon Quest 11, and they said this Dragon Quest 12 is going to be a lot more adult, I think is the word they use.
Yeah.
It's going to be an adult Dragon Quest game.
More mature.
So I'm hyped for this. I'm looking forward to this. Dragon Quest is it's a much better RPG than something like Persona and things like that.
Didn't you do a gay pride parade in Dragon Quest 11? How much more?
Don't do that. See, I that's one thing I do hate about RPGs. They always have these very sus parts of the game, like Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest. They always do these sus cross dressing and like it's like, and you just gotta play through it.
Outright suck a dick on this new one, I guess. If they
man.
I mean, what you doing on it? You gonna put a flagpole in your ass? What else you gonna do?
Oh man, see, and it's like there's nothing you could do to get around it. You just gotta play through it. And other than that,
hey, look, can I tell a funny story? Because you said Final Fantasy. So when I was playing the remake, and my son was 4 at the time, and he's like, is that? Because I told him the main character's name is Cloud. He said, is that Cloud when he was in the full dress and the makeup or whatever he was in? And I was like, no, that's his sister. Like, because he had just walked in, and I was like, no, it's just his sister, man. Don't worry about it. So yeah, that was kind of because you have to play that section, I think, right?
Yeah, you have to use. There's no way around it. So
right. So.
Who else is a Dragon Quest fan in here, though?
What's up?
I never played Dragon Quest.
I'm missing out.
Started with 8.
Oh shit, you OG fan, huh?
I should get on that.
For adults. Yeah.
Jack, why you ain't play it?
I have no interest, sir.
I think it's on sale. Well,
I think it's too traditional for Jack. I think
like
it's
games
too
like
traditional.
Persona, sir.
But you'll watch a Persona cutscene for 3 hours though.
Persona's a great game that you hate on, sir. Watch your mouth.
Didn't you say you streamed for like 5 hours and didn't even play the game?
Yes.
That happened. That did happen one time.
Oh man, that doesn't happen in Dragon Quest.
I was there for that stream. I was
Can you skip the cutscenes of Persona, like even on your first playthrough?
You can't.
Oh no, I would have been after like 50 hours. I would have been skipping cutscenes like crazy. That's what I do with Valhalla. Once I was playing that, after about 40, 50 hours, I didn't care about the story anymore. Just skip. That's all I did. So, but
I mean, Ubisoft games ain't worth the story no more.
Yeah, like for real.
I can agree with that.
Yeah. Jack, you want to get the super chats ready after this next topic? Let's talk about Far Cry since we are already talking about Ubisoft.
Yay!
So, and by the way, dudes was trying to argue me down in the Discord yesterday defending Far Cry because I said it's pretty much, the same thing, 4, 5, New Dawn, and 6 just looks very samey. It looks to be the same thing. There's not a lot of evolution from 3 to 6. Like, yeah, do they improve on certain things? Yeah, but it's not the level of change and improvement that you would expect, 3 sequels later. I was just overwhelmed by what they showed. First of all, they only showed 4 minutes of gameplay. They just like fluffed it up, but it was only actually 4 minutes of gameplay, right? They just stretched it out and everything like that. And just what I saw, gameplay wise, animation wise, visually,
textures.
Yeah, I'm like, this is not, and I'm already like traumatized. I already got like PTSD from Ubisoft maps. I already know as soon as you open that map when you start the game, they're gonna give you like a million things to do on that map, and most of it ain't gonna be fun. So I'm already like I don't know. I'm not saying I won't buy the game. I'm just not sure about it. Like I don't get excited for Ubisoft games. Definitely don't get excited for Far Cry games anymore.
So BG, did you play Far Cry 5?
I did, and I was not able to beat it. I dropped it in about, I think, 8 hours. Yeah.
So the way that game starts out, the map you have, you literally can't see anything in the map. Like everything's fogged out. And like as you start playing, it's obviously gonna, unveil itself with like most games. But at that point, I got invested and I was kind of immersed into the world at that point. But then again, Far Cry 5 was my first game of the Far Cry series. And I know Far Cry 3 is amazing and 4 is probably pretty good. So I wasn't tired or I guess, bored of the gameplay because it was my first one. So I'm looking forward to 6 because I haven't, I know I still need to play 3 and stuff. People say 3 is like the best one apparently. So
yeah, I hated 5 because, and we were talking about this in the Discord, they do this thing where pretty much like as you progress through the game, you randomly, well, it's not completely random, but you get kidnapped, right? There's these you'll be playing the game, going about your business, and as you progress, this kidnap sequence happens, and
multiple times,
yeah, multiple times, and they pretty much take you to the different like people who are like the bosses in the game, the religious family, the religious cult, whatever they are, and they'll just interrupt your gameplay out of nowhere and just kidnap you, and it happens like too many times in my opinion. And when they kidnapped me and put this bag over my head for like the 4th time, I was like, all right, I'm done. I'm not doing this no more because it just interrupts the gameplay.
You had to know what percentage of the map you were completing, and if you knew that you get like 80% of it complete or whatever it was, that was the point that they would take you. And it was always the same percentage. I just didn't know what it was. But after the first time it happened, I looked it up and I was like, all right, once I get to a certain amount of percentage done on this portion of the map, don't do any more because they're going to kidnap you, like no matter what. You can't stop it. So, yeah, pretty annoying.
Yeah, so...
Wait. So the game stops you from 100% completing?
No. After you finish the linear sequence, once you finish the linear sequence, you can go back and do the open world stuff like normal. But it stops you at no matter what you're doing, and it plays a cutscene, and then you go to a completely different part and have to play out this story mission type thing. So
which is terrible because it's terrible game design. Like one of the rules of game design is like okay, cutscenes initiating. Like once you're progressing, I guess, through an actual like designated level, but you could just be out in the open world and doing something random, and they're like, "All right, nigga, we got you." Like, okay, like, can I finish what I was doing? I'm like,
because you know what it is, the way they integrated in the story, you get brainwashed in the beginning of the story. Oh, like this isn't really spoiling anything. So at any point, you could be doing anything, flying in a helicopter. You could be, trying to take over an outpost. All of a sudden, your character like. He's getting brainwashed out of nowhere, and then you just get scooped up, and it's just a cutscene. It was really dumb. So
that sounds miserable.
Yeah, it was.
It'll be like in like Ghosts if like you beat the first area and they just blocked you from going back to like the previous area.
All right, now you can go back later in the game, but
yeah. I'm just saying like if they have like a cutscene and then they just block the area.
Yeah, it's annoying.
That's terrible.
Who copping Far Cry 6?
It's a day one.
I gotta see.
No, sir.
Maybe.
No,
I only
absolutely
played
not.
3.
Yeah, I only played 3. I like 3.
Yeah.
I'm getting it.
3 still
Now
the
I'm
best.
getting it because, like I said, I've only played Far Cry 5, and I actually did enjoy it. Besides some of the dumb stuff we just talked about. So I mean, unless it just people start saying it's really really bad, because I don't let reviews base what my decision is. But if it's an overall consensus of it's just garbage, and obviously I'm not going to get it. But I'm gonna probably pick it up, either day one or within that first week. So
Yeah, Far Cry 3 is still the best Far Cry to me. Still the best one in my opinion. The last one I beat was 4. I was thinking about the last Ubisoft game I beat. It might have been 4. Yeah, it might have been Far Cry 4 or Splinter Cell Blacklist.
You didn't play South Park?
Oh, they did develop that, but okay, but they didn't publish it, right? Were they publishers?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
When did that? Oh yeah, okay. That is
the
probably
last one came out in 2017, I think.
Okay, I forgot about that. So yeah, it's that. I did beat Mario Rabbids also, but like, yeah, Ubisoft owned games, I should say. Like that's actually their IP. Yeah.
Yeah, Mario Rabbids and Rayman are probably the only 2 games, and Prince of Persia, I guess, are probably the only
I'm glad you
games
said.
they have.
I'm glad you said Rayman. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, those are the only games they have that I care about.
Rayman might be.
And they actually did
one
well
of
with
their best
Rayman,
games.
but nobody.
Oh
bought
yeah.
it. Mhm.
Rayman Legends is like probably one of the better platformers. Like it's just the way it plays, it's so smooth, and the music levels they have, the boss fights, how they integrate. Like I've been really enjoying it. I've been playing it recently actually. So
Yeah, I thought Origins was better, but I get it.
well, in Rayman Legends they have almost I think every level from Origins in Legends.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean that's kind of cool that they did that. So
Jack, you can do
Last
the
game
super
I got the
chats.
platinum in too.
Oh, me too. Yeah. Well, not in the last game, but I got the platinum. Super hard actually to get that platinum.
Yeah.
Super chats, Jack.
All right, let's see. We got Andrew Wilkins. He says Smoove looked like he contemplates not living anymore when he struggles on a PlayStation game, but looks happy as a San Francisco citizen at a pride parade when he beats a boss. Admit PlayStation is everything to gaming. Oh, okay, there we go. Hey, all right, we got Ruffle Mud. He said, "How many Switch Pros you playing to scout, BG?" BG don't have an answer for that. Okay. So here we got Andrew Wilkins. He says Xbox fans are all dumb and all liars. Smoove. No coincidence you and Zaire both flaked and lied on giveaways. Jeesh. We got Tarek Ahmed. He said Jay Crowder looks like a catfish. Oh, that's not nice. We got Tarek Ahmed again. He said Xbox need a new games boost. Fuck out of here. We got Andrew Wilkins again. He said Nintendo fans are weird with erectile dysfunction and low sperm counts. Okay. We got Tarek Ahmed again. He said Shokyo had a band of losers at his beck and call. He still do. Absolutely. We got Chief Miyagi. He said Broken Coon HDR? Never thought I'd see the day. Shaking my fucking head. WWP, please save this man praying emoji. We got Tyrone G. He said, hit the like button. I agree with that. We got Tokyo TZTV. He says, Mocha spitting. Jason said, game reviewers don't have to be, game reviews don't have to be about games, and y'all let him say it? LOL. Mocha would have got killed for saying that. LOL.
He said they could be poems and haikus.
See, shout out to Jason, man. Chris Blanks in 95 said, so BG, what does a black woman look like asking for a friend? Uh-oh.
We're gonna get to that.
We got Ruffle Mud again. He said MLK is twisting in his grave right now. Y'all wow. We got Cosmo. He said, then do Hispanics only get a light insult? Yes. We got Emmanuel A1. He said, y'all wildin' today. LMAO. I gotta start putting respect on Blandrew's name, laughing emoji. Can y'all talk about Dolby Vision gaming on Xbox Series X/S? Okay. We got Sofa Spot. He said Biomutant is a AA game with AAA hype. And we got Yoro Sero. He said, panel, can you claim to have beaten a game when you didn't beat the final boss? If not, why is BG out here claiming to have beaten Dragon Quest XI? Oh my God.
I beat Dragon Quest XI. The record shows that I beat Dragon Quest XI.
That's on sale right now, by the way. If anyone wants to play it.
There you go. That's it. They on your ass, BG. That's crazy.
I beat Dragon Quest 11. The record shows, the trophy shows it. I beat the game. I beat the boss. The credits rolled. I got a trophy. I got a star on my save file. I beat the game. People
stuff about what happens in the end game. You definitely didn't beat that game.
So let me ask you.
I heard they added some more content in the
games. That's crazy.
The S joint.
Let me ask you a question, right?
I'm talking about the S version. I'm just talking about the base game.
Let me ask you a question, Jack. Right?
What's up?
There's games with true, what they call, quote unquote, true endings, correct?
Absolutely.
For there to be a true ending, would you agree that there has to be a regular ending?
Yes.
And isn't regular ending still beating the game?
Yes, technically, yes.
Okay. I rest my case.
No,
he might got an argument.
I'm on BG's side on this one.
I tune into a lot of pro PlayStation podcasts, and exactly what you're saying applies to Days Gone. They say you didn't truly beat that game and aren't ready for a sequel until you got that true ending.
I mean, the thing about a true ending to me is that, of course, the true ending is the ending they intended you to see. That's the correct ending. But there are games you can beat and technically not see that stuff.
Yeah, see, and
I'm not talking about. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, well, games like Returnal with the true ending, you don't do anything different to actually beat the game. You just gotta get some collectibles, and then you do the same thing that you did to beat the game normally. So I mean, like in that instance, that's the true. Yeah, it's the true ending.
I don't agree with that. Like if I got an ending, period, and the credits rolled, I beat the fucking game.
Yeah, exactly.
Indeed, that's what I got.
Yeah.
I watched the credits roll, and I beat the boss.
You could say you beat the game, but maybe you won't say you completed the game. There's a difference. So
who gives a fuck, nigga? The credits rolled.
Exactly.
Who gives a fuck? I got an ending. End of
the
story.
language. This is a Christian podcast.
I'm sorry.
But you know what it is, because people were like, "Oh, I bet BG can't beat the game." Then I beat it. Then it was like, "Well, hold up there, buddy. Hold on there. You got to get the true ending." I was like, "Man, if y'all get y'all nut ass out of here." It was mad. That's what it was about.
That's crazy.
Okay. Horizon. No, actually, no. Let's not touch on Horizon yet. Yeah, let's talk about Merle Dandridge. Okay, that's the woman
Beautiful black queen. Yes.
Jack, I'm gonna slap you. Merle Dandridge. Okay, her name is Merle Dandridge. She actually is the Dandridge. She actually is the voice actor for God damn it. Marlene in the Last of Us, right? And she's actually been casted to play Marlene in the live action HBO show, right?
I didn't realize that was the same person.
And
the first great casting choice they've made, by the way.
And here's what I said about it, right? When I seen this, I said, so Marlene's not black anymore? Because to me, when I seen this woman, right, she did not look black to me from the pictures that they used. I said this woman is racially ambiguous, which is not a problem, right? I don't have a problem with this woman being light-skinned, with her being mixed and playing Marlene. None of that. That wasn't my issue. My issue was people were making it seem like I was crazy for not knowing that this is a black woman when she clearly, without a doubt, looks racially ambiguous. And the same people criticizing me for not knowing she's a black woman said she was mixed with like 3 different things. She's like Japanese, she's Korean, she's a whole bunch of this. She's Native American. She's all these different stuff. They admitted to me she's all these different things. And she honestly, especially in certain pictures, I could put up a picture. And then they made it seem like I'm crazy for not knowing she's a black woman. Like that.
No, BG. This is my thing. First of all, I said she was reprising her role right now. I'm pretty sure you've seen the Last of Us grounded documentary where they show this woman.
I didn't. I've never watched that documentary.
Oh, okay. Well, she also, I believe she was Last of Us One Night Only or whatever it was called. I think she was in that. She performed in that. So she's portrayed Marlene in live action numerous times. On top of this woman just clearly being fucking black. Now I can see if you say she mixed, okay, cool. But the woman, she got dark brown skin. She's a little light skin, light skin.
See, but
she looks clearly black though, BG.
Bro,
like,
that's the thing, right? and y'all shouldn't be mad at me. Y'all should be mad at the. You already know, like in media and in Hollywood, you know they always lighten black women. Like you almost never see black women in their actual natural color. They've like I've looked at pictures.
Marlene is a light-skinned woman as well.
Marlene is kind of, she's brown. I wouldn't say light.
No, Marlene's definitely light.
But my point is when you Google Merle Dandridge, bro, there's pictures of her with like 4 different shades of complexions, bro. She has like 4 different complexions depending on what
Maybe
picture you look at.
Fucked up that day. Who knows?
That's my thing. So I just don't know. My thing was like, why are people making it seem like I'm crazy for not knowing she's black when I've asked other black women, hey, just looking at this picture, would you assume that this is a black woman? And they said no. Yes. That's what they told me. They said they would not assume that that's a black woman.
Now, I'm thinking you assume she wasn't black because they got a goddamn Chilean man playing Joel and all this other dumb shit they've been doing, trying to cast black motherfuckers to play him and shit like that. Yeah, so yeah, I knew the one was black off real BG. I think most people that saw that, especially saying that was the actor that played Marlene, I think most people knew that was a black woman, man.
So can I come in as a white man, even though I'm scared to address this topic? And
just preface it by saying you're a white person.
Yeah, I'm a white man. And look, I didn't now Jack, I'm on your side where if I would have realized that's the same actress or voice actor that did Marlene I knew she was black, because I remember seeing the documentaries and all that kind of stuff. But I didn't realize that at first. And like BG was just saying, a lot of people nowadays they're mixed with certain things. Could have some Japanese, some Indian, whatever. So I never preface anything. I'm like, I don't know if she's fully black or if she would have some some different background or ethnicities. So I just try to avoid that topic in general. But BG just straight up said, nah, she ain't black, and I was like, I have no idea. So I just kind of stayed out of that when that kind of came up. So
and it's not.
You thought she wasn't black?
Who, me?
Not majority, at least. Definitely not majority. I look at that picture and I would guess, okay, she could have like from that picture maybe 10, 15%. But nothing in her pictures makes me think like, oh, she's like half. No, I don't see that.
So what? Okay,
so you say was trying to say he's not saying that she doesn't look black. He's saying that when he looks at her, she doesn't look just black. And the character, Marlene, looks just black, so they should get somebody that matches.
Like,
I think is that what you're trying to say?
Pretty much. Like when you look at Marlene, I don't have to guess if Marlene is black. Like Marlene is clearly black. There's no like ambiguity about it. With her, I look at her and I'm like, I'm not sure. Like she could be a lot of things. Yeah, she looked like her grandfather might have been black.
But this is the thing,
and her coffee has some milk in it.
But I'm saying, though, when you see mixed people, you be like, damn, dude, ain't even black for real. Like, I still consider that a black person. Like,
yeah, but
he's not saying that though, Jack. He's not saying she's not black. He's just saying that the character looks straight black. She doesn't look mixed.
And I'm still not sure. And I'm still like you look at the comment section. You got people saying, "Oh, she looks Native American. She looks Cuban. She looks Mexican." So, but I'm crazy.
Yeah, I think people saying races for ethnicity, they're not the same.
Well, whatever it is. My point is, like, I just don't think it's that easy to tell.
That's the point. Like that. No, that's the point. Like when people say, "Oh, she's mixed with Korean, whatever," that doesn't mean she's not black. There's plenty of black Koreans, black Japanese.
There are.
That's the thing. Like there's a discrepancy between the two, and I think people had a problem with that more than you not realizing she was black.
I think they had a problem with me not like, and when you look at her face, like, and people need to understand this, not all black people look the same. I'm not saying that, but there are certain things that are considered strong black features, and you can look it up, like cheekbones.
That's not true either.
Come on, there's definitely black features.
No, that's not true. Because biologically wise, we're the most diverse racial group, so that's actually kind of false to say as well. There's if you go to Africa, then people do not look the same.
But that's the thing. Not everybody looks the same. Not everybody looks the same. But there are things.
There's no such thing as black people.
I feel like y'all being so dense and you're missing the point. Y'all like making it into things that he's not saying. He never denied that she had black features. He never denied that she was black, period. He's saying that she looks mixed. And she does.
But if you're,
being mixed,
She
does
does.
does not exclude you from being black, though.
That's why I'm saying.
you're
He's not
black,
saying
you're
that it
black or
excluded her
white.
from being
If you're
black.
mixed, you're still
You
black.
guys are
But,
you guys are
no,
saying that. He
no,
never
but
once said it excluded her from being black.
No,
She's
he
black.
said no. BG said that she wasn't full black, and
She
that
ain't.
that's eugenesis.
Ain't.
That doesn't exist. You are either black, you are a race, or you're a mixed race.
This is the dumbest motherfucking conversation.
It's not though,
Point
because
blank.
it's eugenesis thing.
It is. It is because y'all find a way to make a big deal out of nothing.
I
Point blank,
believe
period.
there are black
was
features.
mixed.
I believe there are black features. Like whether
Exactly.
Features, because if you went to Australia and went to the Aborigines, you wouldn't think they're black compared to other people here. There's no such thing as black features. There's so many different types of black people. It's kind of like dumb to even say that. I'm just going based off biology. It's there's no such thing. If you go to Africa and go to, like, I'm from Sudan, and you go to like different tribes within Sudan, they don't look like, you wouldn't call someone more black based on a feature they have. That doesn't make any sense.
But I'm not saying
I'm from
it's
Atlanta, and I know what niggas look like. So that,
oh my god.
Okay, that was funny.
But here's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I believe there are black features, but it doesn't mean that all black people will have those features. I'm saying that there are common things that a lot of black people share within their facial features more than often.
There's common black features that you recognize because of where you grew up at in America and stuff. That's why when we brought that's why. But if you look at worldwide and lined up black people worldwide, you wouldn't say that. That's all.
Why you even in here, bro? Can we move on?
Listen, I think there are black features, and I just don't see that strongly within her. I don't have a problem with her being mixed though. Like I'm cool with her playing Marlene. I just don't think it was that clear, that she was black.
My only issue with this whole situation, BG, is out of all the castings they've done for this show, the fact that this was the one you really just spoke, I'm like, bro, this the one they got right? Like the rest of them, we need to be questioning. Fuck all the dumb shit. They got this one right. We need to be happy about that.
Yeah,
but
I agree with you, Jack.
I think it's just a trend that, because I've noticed it, what BG said too, of how they always tend to lighten up black women, because it's not just exclusive to The Last of Us. I've seen it in like a lot of other shows.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, of course.
That tends to be like my issue with the whole thing. Like Disney tried doing it with Tiana, but until people like got like a really big like outrage about it, because she's a black woman from New Orleans, but when they tried to, I think when they tried to make, like, I think it was Wreck-It Ralph 2 or something, in a trailer, she was like kind of light skinned, but yeah, like, nah, she should be.
Like when you look at her, you'll think, what she's mixed with. And I feel like that was BG's whole point. Like when you look at her, you think, oh, she's black, but that's not it. So he's just saying that Marlene, her character looks like someone that you wouldn't think that when you look at her.
Oh, but on his tweet, his original tweet said, LOL, Marlene's not black anymore.
Yeah,
that was his original tweet.
Yeah, because to me, from that specific picture, like I said, there's other pictures. If you Google her, if they would have used another picture, I would have been like, oh, that's a black woman. But the pictures they used, I'm like, I don't think that's a clear black woman.
I'm gonna be honest with you, BG. Right. I think people are just tired of you coming after all these black actors trying to get a role, because you said the same thing about the Joel character. You said it about Marlene. You said
Marshall Ali should not be Joel. Let's not get into that. Let's be real about that.
You said it about the white-skinned girl that was black trying to play the Horizon girl. You've been coming after a lot of black actors.
Oh boy, I want my characters to be accurate. That's all. I just want my characters to be accurate. That's all. So, hey.
All right, hey. So the chat's getting kind of they saying we should move on. I don't know what y'all think.
Thank you, Robbie. I said that 15 minutes ago.
Are you okay with
Look, I muted myself and I just reading the chat and they're all like, "Can we move on?" So I'm like, "All right."
Like to me, that's like what if like they changed Sonic from a hedgehog to like a water buffalo or some shit?
Okay, that's
like, come on, man.
Hey, BG on them edibles.
Yo, hold on.
Is that Tony? Hey, yo, this nigga, yo, you just got. Hey, hold on. on, time out. This nigga Tony fresh out the pen. This nigga fresh out the pen.
Where you been at, bro?
I just pulled up code BG retarded. I'm on vacation, but this nigga stupid.
This nigga in jail. Hey, yo. First of all, this nigga Tony feel insulted because he kind of looked like that woman. That's what this is about.
Oh man.
You been in jail, Tony? You been in jail? Keep it real. You not on vacation. You been in jail.
Nigga said I was in the feds. I was in some pussy. That's crazy.
You can't. He lying.
What the fuck?
That nigga lying.
What the fuck? Hey, this shit crazy.
Yo, Tony, we know you been locked up. Niggas got internet when they go on vacation, so you been big capping, bro. We know you got.
That boy Tony disappeared mid-sentence, didn't he?
Yo, listen, he got caught up in them Amazon scams, and you know the feds found out.
Hey, that was his one phone call, and he had to get off. You gotta get off your phone call, bro.
Tony,
you only got like 2 minutes.
That's what
crazy.
That's what fathers
on a prison phone low key.
That's what fathers say to their kids when they being sent upstate. Oh, I'm going on vacation. Like, yeah, I
thought that nigga Tony was dead. That shit is crazy. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
Man.
He didn't tell nobody. That's crazy.
That's a good show.
But I'm for the record, I am very pleased with Merle Dandridge playing Marlene in the Last of Us show.
Are you sure?
I am. I'm pleased by this news.
You was getting roasted all day. It was like I was like, damn, it's 5 hours later, and they still talking about this.
And
I agree.
Niggas talking about.
Niggas
talking about. Take down the tweet. You could take down these nuts. I ain't taking shit down.
Whoa, sir.
Wait a minute.
I wasn't taking nothing down. BG don't delete tweets.
So much for this being a Christian podcast now. You know what I'm saying?
Now, BG, that's not true about you not deleting tweets, but we don't have to get into that.
Oh well, I delete tweets when I don't want people to use it against me later, but not from backing down from something like.
Mocha, you remember that one tweet he put out? Who's the better gamer, me?
Yeah, and Jack was went in and you deleted it.
Yeah, I ain't want to bring it up.
Do y'all have evidence of it though?
You deleted it.
Matter of fact, my man Tony got the screenshots archived.
Unless you can put the screenshots up, I don't believe it happened.
We got you admitting to deleting it because After Dark was still recording, and we was like, "Damn, BG, you deleted the tweet," and you were like, "Yeah, niggas."
Yeah, he was like, Jack got his boys from the Discord to go dislike. Or
10
like,
niggas in my Discord. He think that's gonna sway the vote like that. That shit was
I remember that.
I have no recollection of any of this happening. So.
We know you don't. We know.
Oh man.
Yeah. So yeah. Shout out to Merle Dandridge. He the homie. Destruction All Stars.
Trash.
Destruction All Stars is so dead that the developers are putting bots on the game so that the few people who are actually playing it can actually get into a game, because that's how low the player count is. They have to put bots in the game, and this game was practically dead after like 2 weeks, and they're doing everything they can to keep it afloat. I think they even released a new character. They doing a whole bunch of stuff for an audience that's not even there.
So they do that for Rocket League too, but only like if you go into a match and then somebody leaves, it automatically But this sounds like it's just saying you can launch matchmake with just a whole bunch of bots and just play that way, which that's kind of crazy.
Just a reminder, this game was originally going to launch for $70. People still are arguing that, and this game was dead. But see, the problem with this game, there's no unlocks. There's no reason to play this game. You don't feel a sense of accomplishment if you win. You can't unlock shit for real. It's just a boring ass game, man.
That game was horrible.
Very boring. Like, even with I played it with a couple of people. Like, I guess you could. I wouldn't even say it was fun with friends or whatever. I was just like going through the motions. Like, bro, this shit not fun. The characters, I guess, was creative or whatever, but
then see, the characters were creative, but then you couldn't do the single player aspect unless you paid for it. So you couldn't even get the little bit of story to learn more about the characters, which would help you be invested to want to play more online. But they put that behind a paywall, so that was kind of dumb on their part.
The whole shit was stupid. It was poorly planned out. The game is very bare bones. I only really liked, I think, one of the modes, because I only played in co-op, so I never got to play the single player modes. But the modes were fucking boring. One of the modes was dead the week the game came out. It was nobody playing the shit, so it's over with, bro. It's over with.
Yeah.
Is vehicular combat still a thing people care
if they
about
do
like
it,
that, or
if they do it
it's
right.
done right, probably, yeah.
Yeah, if they do it right, I think the right vehicular combat game could come out and sell millions. I think that, but like nobody's doing it right.
You think Twisted Metal would stand a chance?
I think it could, but like even the last Twisted Metal, which I liked, that last Twisted Metal still felt like a very budget game. Like it felt like Sony gave David Jaffe the green light, but it felt like a budget game. It felt like, I don't know, it felt very low budget. I'll say that. It just felt very
They
low
put
budget.
more effort into those intro cutscenes by far than they did the actual game.
Cutscene, that shit was trash. I only like Twisted Metal Black. Now, that was a good one.
Oh, Black was fire.
Yeah, Twisted Metal Black was heat. The rest of that shit, man, I can do without it.
And it's like I think Twisted Metal has a very underrated story, because like all of the characters in that game, they're almost like Batman villains in cars. That's what they really are. They're like murderous Batman villains in cars, and like they have like backstories and everything that was written pretty well, in my opinion. So
I feel like only one of the games actually utilized and told a story well, though, which was Twisted Metal Black. The rest of them didn't really do a good job, in my opinion.
And I can't tell you anything about those stories. I'm gonna be honest with you.
like Sweet Tooth has a really interesting backstory. He does with his daughter and him. I feel like I feel like his backstory was actually similar to Joker. I think because he was like a normal person at one point, and then a whole bunch of shit went wrong. I forgot exactly what it is.
Well, no, like an insane asylum or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like they was escaped insane asylum people, and then like Calypso was gonna give them a wish if they won the tournament.
Yeah, you can get whatever wish. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Just go watch all the cutscenes or go look up Twisted Metal Black all game cutscenes. You get all the backstories. That's all.
Sure.
That's all you really need to do with Twisted Metal, man. That game, I don't know, man. I ain't really like Twisted Metal 2011 like that. I played the beta shit. I ain't even about a full game. I'm like, this shit kind of trash.
I never played that one.
It was. I ain't like that level design. Yo, the level design was fucking horrible. That shit was trash.
I just don't like the whole gothic heavy metal aesthetic of Twisted Metal. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Didn't they put what's his name? What's his name songs in that game? Hip Hop Gamer. They put one of his songs in that game, I think, in the credits. Yeah. You don't remember that?
Real shit.
Bruh, let me see. I know I'm not. I don't think I. Let me see.
Hip Hop Gamer.
Hip Hop Gamer.
Last time I saw some type of Hip Hop Gamer song, he was rapping about Uncharted versus Tomb Raider.
Twisted Metal.
I remember that song. I remember that song.
Yeah. Look it up. 2000 Twisted Metal 2012. Get Twisted by Hip Hop Gamer. Yeah, his song was in the credits when you beat the game.
Fuck?
Yeah. Because him and Jaffe are kind of cool. So yeah, he put one of his songs.
He just met this dude like, what was that? He just met him like last week.
Nah, him and Jaffe, they
was he rapping with the belt on?
I don't know. Rapping with the belt on. Shout out to hip hop, man.
Yeah. All right. We got here. Oh, Dying Light 2. So
yeah.
After all this development hell, Dying Light 2 has clearly been in. We finally got a release date. They showed off some more gameplay. Coming out December 7th. Now, this is a very suspect release date. Because this, nobody really wants to release in December. Nobody tries to release in December on purpose. That's like when shit goes wrong, like shit gets off schedule and you go through a whole bunch of shit, you release in December. Like when you just really don't want to push the game back. Because this game was supposed to
Black Friday.
Yeah, and this game was supposed to come out I feel like a year and a half ago. And then we didn't hear anything about it. And then we heard some like turmoil in the studio, sexual harassment, and they lost their writer, a whole bunch of crazy shit. But yeah, I do think the game is going to be great. I love the first one. The second one looks good, but like that December release date to me is just really telling that they've just been through a lot and they want to like really try to get this game out. Who's excited?
So, First of all, I'm not, but because I'm not real well versed on Dying Light. I tried to play the first one. I think it made me nauseous. But I've been hearing mixed things about this new gameplay footage. I saw somebody said that it looks toned down from what they originally showed. I just been seeing complaints, but I've seen a lot of people saying it look lit too. I want to ask BG, are you noticing any difference negatively with the gameplay footage that was recently shown?
So I mainly I didn't watch. I watched it, but I didn't pay too close attention to the recent gameplay footage because after they showed that hour of gameplay where I was so thoroughly impressed, I'm like, this is all I need to see. But I wouldn't doubt it if they had to scale down some things because, I mean, it's clearly been a lot of like development hell going on behind the scenes. So I wouldn't be surprised if they scaled down certain things. But they still said like there's over like 1,000 parkour moves in the game, right? And they double. But you got to understand when they say 1,000 parkour moves, they mean like every little thing you do. They're counting every little animation as a parkour move, though. So they're a little bit slick with the way they word it. You're not actually gonna see 1,000 parkour moves, 1,000 different ones. They're counting every little animation that goes into that parkour move, really, I think. But I think they probably like scaled down the world a bit or something like that.
BG, let me ask you, because you played the first one, right?
Yeah, I loved it.
So was every like area you went to like where you were always just running forward, or were there some certain areas you'd get to and it's kind of like maybe a big circular type arena type area and you got to run around and clear out the area and then you can progress, or was it always like linear? You're just going forward the whole time.
No, the game's not linear. It's pretty
Like open world.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's open.
Okay,
It's pretty much open world. Like from the beginning of the game, you can go where you want. I think from what I remember, there are some like areas that you have to get progress in the story to get to, but for the most part, like they as soon as they let you out in the world, go where you want, do what you want. Yeah,
Nice. Yeah, I'm excited about that because I was thinking of like Ghost Runner. I don't know if y'all played that.
Yeah.
I know BG looked into that. Yeah, so like in that game, like it's basically it's not open world, but you get to certain areas and you have to clear out the enemies that are in the area. And as you progress and upgrade, there's harder enemies, and then you have to focus on what enemies you want to take out first. So it's like you got to really it's critical thinking, right? So I didn't know if Dying Light, especially the second game, was going to have areas like that where it's just this huge open area and you got to say, okay, who do I want to take out first? What position do I want to take? All that kind of stuff. So
yeah, it's a lot more
I haven't
free.
really looked too much into it.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
Ghost Runner is very linear. Dying Light is
Right.
very open, and gives you a lot of freedom. I'm
Okay.
still because that game, like when I played that game, I was like, this game is amazing, right? But it's like that game is sitting like at a 75 on Metacritic, and I'm like, I don't understand how this game landed at a 70. This is like one of the best games like I played,
Dying Light?
that year. Yeah, Dying Light. Yeah, it's like in the 70s, which is shocking to me. Like,
Did
cause
it have issues when it launched?
no. Like, and everybody that plays it says it's like this great game, but critics for some reason didn't feel like that.
Hey, yo, BG, did you like the story of Dying Light 1?
Yeah, I did. It was it was good. It was serviceable. It was like,
Oh, wow, that's a 74. Jeez.
yeah, it wasn't nothing like crazy. Why do I feel like Troy Baker voice acted the dude? It probably was Troy Baker. They only used like three voice actors in the industry. But yeah, I thought the character was pretty good, pretty cool, and the story was pretty good. Combat was really good. Crafting, the weapons, the traps, yeah, all that was really good. I liked it. So yeah, we gotta wait till December 7th for that.
You think that date's gonna stick?
That's
like a late date.
It is
to be targeting.
Yeah, I don't know. That date is very suspect.
Bro, they don't want to delay it anymore, so
yeah, they don't.
They're gonna probably get it out even if it might not be fully ready. So it seems like a lot of games do that. So
I remember the rumor that it got delayed was because Microsoft was buying them and it was going to be an Xbox exclusive because everybody believes that Microsoft is buying everything. Anything.
It got delayed. It got delayed because the head writer was accused of sexual assault by 3 people. Yeah. Yikes.
Yeah. All right. What else we had happen? There's gonna be not much to talk about. There's gonna be a new PS5 model. It's not like the Slim or anything like that. It's just a small revision. I don't know exactly what they're changing. I think it's just gonna be a little bit more cost efficient for them. So yeah, there's a new PS5 model coming out, And I think they said it's gonna make it easier to produce the PS5s with the hardware revisions that they're doing. So that's a good thing. And also the Switch Pro, I was hoping it would be like revealed before this podcast, because the rumor was that they were gonna reveal it like 2 days ago. But the Switch Pro is definitely going to be announced soon. Maybe they're saying like pre E3, so before E3 we're gonna see it and learn about it. And I, for one, I'm excited about a Switch Pro, because I could finally play some of these Nintendo games I've been wanting to play, like Breath of the Wild and Luigi's Mansion, but I haven't been able to play them because they look like absolute pieces of shit, on a screen. Yeah, and they just look terrible, and I'm like, I just want to enjoy these Nintendo games, with actual good visuals. These games be looking terrible, even the first party ones, and I don't play on the screen. I play docked, so like a man.
Yeah, I sold my Switch Lite because I was seeing all these rumors coming out. So I'm hoping that they announce it in a week or two, and then I haven't been playing my Switch in like maybe 2 or 3 months. I haven't played anything, so I went in and just sold my Switch Lite, and hoping they announce this soon and we get it sometime this year. So
I only play Smash on my Switch.
My condolences.
Thank you. I bought it. I honestly bought it for Bayo 3, and I'm sad.
Bro, they haven't shown that game in over a year.
Dog, I got it.
Over 3 years. My bad. Over 3 years they haven't shown that game.
Yeah, I got it for Smash. I was like, okay, I'll get it for Bayo, and then we haven't heard anything about it.
Are there any Hollow Knight fans in here, or like anybody that's looking forward to Silk Song when it comes out?
I think everybody here actively hates Hollow Knight now that I think
well, they're
bro. I never played.
Y'all, if you okay, I'm not gonna. I could talk for an hour about Hollow Knight. It's that good, but no, that's the main reason. Like, I want Silk Song to come out, and I was gonna play it on the Switch so I could play it wherever I was. But now I don't know when it's coming out. No release date, no footage. So I don't know, man. So
yeah, I've never played.
I'm gonna beat the game one day.
Bro, that game is literally like, it's my in my top 5 of last generation, at least. Like, it's that good. So
yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, I like Metroidvania games, but there was just something about Hollow Knight that just did not click for me.
It's 2 things that ruin the game for me. I hate the fact that you got to use a perk to see where you're at on the map. That's fucking stupid. I hate that. I hate the way they did the fast travel and the save points. I think it should have just been one thing.
Yeah.
Like
fast travel. So with the way, you get that like within like 20 minutes of the game to be able to see where you're on the map, and then it only takes 1 spot of your charms, and you end up getting like 20 spots. So it really doesn't take up too much.
How long would it take to get 20 spots though, man?
Maybe you'd be able to get at least like maybe 6 to 7 spots within like the first hour and a half. But that's like, you have to kind of know where you're going and figure it. If the game starts confusing you and you're getting lost a lot, then yeah, you might not.
Then I lost one of my fucking I knew one of the upgrades that I could get, but I lost how to get there, and I really needed it. Like, I had one I couldn't find how. Man, that shit pissed me off.
Yeah, no, it's a great game, but we won't talk about that right now.
Has anybody played this game, this dodgeball game, Knockout City?
No, sir.
No.
That shit.
It looked trash when I saw that Nintendo.
I played it. I played it and uninstalled it within the hour. Okay.
Was it that bad? Was it really that bad?
It's bro. It's another one of those games that, to me, it's super trash, but it's gonna be super popular. It's just another one. It already has. I think they said it's already like a lot of people are live streaming it on Twitch, and I think they said it already has like 2 million players or whatever. They announced that, and it's just like, yo, I really be feeling like an old man sometimes, because I'm like, yo, why is it like there's just so many games that, like, all the popular like Twitch games, I'm like, yo, this is trash. Like, okay, I played it, and it's like, it's just dodgeball. It's almost like if Mario, let's say, like Mario had a dodgeball game. You have like Mario Tennis, it's just not straightforward tennis. They put a twist on it. You got special, moves to hit the ball and everything like that. It's kind of like that, but it's just like,
but not fun.
It boils down to catching the dodgeball, because it's the real rules of dodgeball. You can catch the dodgeball and you can throw it back, and you got special dodgeball moves. but it's mad basic and just boring. I'm like, why? I'm old. Maybe I'm getting old, man. Maybe it's just gaming might be a young man sport. I don't know, man, but it's not fun to me. It's not it to me.
Y'all ever like dodgeball in the real or?
No, dodgeball in the real is fire.
Dodgeball in real life.
Kickball, all that shit.
Yeah,
bro.
I think the game is fun. I see. I mean, it is basic in terms of it's going to be like a money making machine in terms of customizations because they give you some generic ass characters. But overall, like the game itself, I'd rather play something like that than like a freaking Fortnite or PUBG.
I would play it over. I would play it over Fortnite. I would. But that bar is still very low because I hate Fortnite.
Play over Fortnite.
I don't know about that one.
Not Fall Guys though, but yeah, it wasn't very good. It wasn't very good to me. I think it's a smart game, because it doesn't. It's one of those games where it doesn't take much to make. Probably didn't take very long to develop, and they can make a lot of money off of it. And
That's
EA's
right?
EA's the publisher, right? Yeah,
Oh man,
So
yeah, they gonna cash out that game. They definitely gonna cash out.
EA loves this low cost, high profits. This is exactly what they want their games to be. So
I think it's
already
free to
see
play
they
until
still
level
had the
25.
Star Wars. They still had the Star Wars license. You want to see like Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader in there too, if they had it.
yeah, they're gonna milk it. You already know. But yeah, dodgeball in the real is fire. Some of the best memories in high school.
Favorite gym
like-
activity.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, okay, hey, everybody, be real. Have you ever got picked last for dodgeball in real life? Be honest.
No.
No.
I'm skinny and
yeah, me
fast.
neither.
I was skinny and fast, so I couldn't be the last
yeah,
one picked.
Yeah, BG, me too. Yeah, me too.
I wasn't good at throwing it, but I could catch them for
Oh, for
sure.
real? So you would just be
I
like,
was
you
the
would
one
never
who
be
could
holding
catch
one.
the ball.
I was
So-
good
so-
at
Yeah, I
that.
would just give it to
Blanchard.
to
Yeah, that's what I was
What's
gonna
up?
say. You catch it, and then hand it to somebody that could chunk it. Huh?
yeah, the offensive guy.
Yep.
Jack, what about you? How was your experience playing dodgeball? Were
I
you
like
targeted a lot?
I don't know. The thing about me,
You trying to
even
be funny, Jack? Get on his
I
ass.
know, but this is the thing, though. This thing, unlike BG, you know why I never got picked as last BG? People like me.
Oh man.
There you
Oh
go,
man.
dick eater. Yeah.
Mocha, you were gonna say something about dodgeball or something?
First of all, BG, you got Jack fucked up. Second of all,
Facts.
no, I was good at dodgeball. I got picked last in volleyball though. I sucked at volleyball. But dodgeball was fun.
I just like
Yeah,
watching
dodgeball's
people play volleyball. I wasn't good.
Did y'all play? Did y'all
I
play?
wonder why, Jack.
Did y'all play badminton
man.
though?
I was
Oh,
just about
hey,
to.
Batman.
It was good.
I know why BG
No, go
play
ahead.
badminton. Yeah, you know, the thing you play badminton, they call it a shuttlecock. That's why BG plays.
I didn't even know all that. See, you gotta be a weirdo.
You, BG.
I didn't know none of that. You always got the weirdo knowledge. What's wrong with this guy? What's wrong with this thing?
Why you say it like that though?
What's that shit?
Exactly.
Carry the hell on. Carry the hell on.
You always got the weird knowledge on.
Carry the hell on.
You notice Jack always knows, like, oh, in French they eat this thing called spotted dick. Like, you always know these weird facts. Like, why do you know this shit?
You play with cock, BG. That's all I know.
Yeah, all right. Anyway,
Did you see that picture
Jack,
in the
where
Discord
did you
the other
get
day?
that picture? Where did you get that picture, Jack?
But you know what's crazy? BG the one that sent that picture.
I didn't send it. I'm not the one who put it
No,
in.
you remember you sent in the who sent that in the Discord?
No, it was somebody else.
Oh, okay. I thought that was you, man.
No,
picture got me
that
wrong.
picture is mad old, and somebody photoshopped. That was when,
hilarious, bro.
yeah. For those of you who don't know, somebody photoshopped. I unboxed a pair of headphones, and one of these. It was when I was roasting Cyberpunk, and going back and forth for people on Twitter, all the Cyberpunk fans, and I unboxed a pair of headphones, and they put the Photoshop of some dildo on the box. I'm like, all right, y'all mad.
Hey, Jack, put that in the Discord real quick.
You know what's crazy about that, right? The picture doesn't look Photoshop, and if BG knew
It's definitely Photoshopped.
It,
It's definitely Photoshopped because you could.
It look real.
It's definitely Photoshopped.
The way he was handling it, like
Nigga, you can see, the real video is up. What do you mean?
the grip you had on the box was
Nigga, the thumbnail, the thumbnail, you can literally see the real thumbnail on my channel.
Man, did you say that you go to Discord? You was sitting on it while we was talking. Or
Oh man, you can see the real thumbnail on my channel. For the record.
It's just a realistic cock, and then it's capitalized.
Jack acting real horny
It's
today.
a realistic cock.
Let me just put the real picture in the Discord real quick. So
Seen the real picture.
It's funny.
Nah, y'all
BG
didn't.
pays the way he's not that happy.
Oh man, you see, you can't even like just put up pictures no more with people doctoring it up and embellishing it and all this stuff, man. It's not safe around here no more.
This shit is crazy.
Just
I
not
never seen
safe.
that shit. That's crazy.
It's just not safe. So let me just put the truth out there. The truth.
BG, that picture you just put, it looks Photoshop, bro. Compared to the real one. That's weird.
Oh man, y'all got it.
Oh, no.
Why do I bother telling the truth around
Ain't
here?
real. Come on, BG.
Why do I bother telling the truth around here? Why does it
Come
matter?
on, dog.
I don't know why I bother. You know what? Y'all can run with y'all narratives. Y'all got it. Y'all got it.
So happy too.
Y'all won. Y'all won. I lost. What were we talking about?
We're talking about dodgeball and sports.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Dang,
Yeah,
BG, your memory really is trash, huh?
Yeah, we were talking about dodgeball, and then Jack changed the conversation to cock
Hey, nigga,
somehow.
you ain't trying to dodge
Oh
no
man.
balls according to that picture. Nigga.
Oh man, this nigga gay. This man so gay. Oh man, y'all got it.
The box is insane.
Hey, BG about to be like Blandrew. He about to be catching them balls. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, y'all got it.
man.
Y'all got it. Y'all done. Let me know when y'all done. Let me give you. Let me give y'all time. Let me give y'all time.
Listen, I'm gonna say this right now. Trolls, they waste time for a lot of time. Whoever did that shit, bro, kudos. I'm gonna give you a thumbs up on that.
Y'all let me know when y'all done. I'm gonna just.
Good job. Good job. I'm done.
Oh, y'all done? All right.
Yeah.
All right. So
What's up,
we can talk about something that's actually accurate and truthful. Okay.
Sorry, but your face and his fucking
It's hilarious.
People like, I can't wait to open this motherfucker. God
Oh,
damn.
man. Y'all,
This joint about to be crazy.
y'all
we have
let
to
me
move
know.
on.
Y'all let me know.
Oh man,
I'm
y'all are wild.
y'all let me know.
That shit's a hand detail to capture every vein, bulge, and crease. Oh my god.
Oh,
That's
man.
great. That's fucking great. Good job.
Yeah, y'all done? Y'all.
Yeah,
I'm just no. Please take all the time. Please take Please take all the time y'all want.
We good. We good, Chief. Let's go.
You sure?
Yeah,
Alright,
let me drink
okay.
some water,
Okay.
man.
Do you want us to talk about your badminton adventures, BG?
I was just gonna say badminton is fire. That's all. That's
Okay.
That was fun.
Last thing on the agenda, for the most part, is Horizon Forbidden West.
Fire.
Fuego. How can you describe Horizon Forbidden West? So many words. So amazing, astounding,
Get your house step
Simply
on.
incredible.
quality,
No, simply incredible. Oh man.
mind blowing, mind blowing. What other synonyms can we come up with? I just want to shower. Hold on.
I'm holding my thoughts. Y'all got it.
Astonishing,
Let me
stunning,
think of a word.
awe-inspiring,
Oh wait, just kidding.
stupendous, phenomenal.
You done, Pony? Goddamn. Shit is crazy.
Dumbfounding, remarkable, dismaying. Okay, let's
30 FPS.
let's actually talk about
30 FPS. Oh shit. That boy said unplayable is one he gonna put on there. That's crazy.
So we got, this showing of Horizon Forbidden West was very similar. I think similar to the first showing we got of Horizon Zero Dawn. Just a really strong showing. Guerrilla Games not playing with y'all. They came out and they are leading the example of how to reveal a game. Show some good combat, traversal. They improved on the melee, better animations, the swimming, the density of the environment, the vibrancy. Oh man, it's just so good. It's so good. Yes, the environment is vibrant. It pops. It's
Biomutant
oozing.
was vibrant.
It's oozing charm, as Blandrew would say.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's copyrighted, BG.
They have Aloy now has an animation super that she could just stop time with, like it's a fighting game. Fuego. It's just, you know, there's new machines. The game is extremely detailed. And
Y'all still put on some weight.
and all haters could see is that, are her cheeks big? That's all haters saw.
She didn't have makeup. What?
She didn't have no, why doesn't she have eyeliner? She went outside like that?
That's crazy.
That's all haters saw. But
they don't want Aloy to survive. They want Aloy to find a man, I guess. Like, I don't know. This is crazy.
She needs a man to survive.
No, I don't agree with that part. If you look at her in the original game, she looked far better than she did here. As far as attractiveness is concerned.
Okay, you see that's what you're talking about, and I don't care about that. If I don't care about being attracted to the character I'm playing as, because
So what's different as her? Like, what's different, Blandrew, in your opinion, from the first game? On how she looks?
She just seems like she gained a lot more weight, and they did some weird stuff with like her cheeks, her nose, and I don't know. She doesn't look as attractive in this one.
Well, here's what happened, right? Well, for one, the picture that they're talking about, she was about to speak, right? Or she was in the middle of speaking. I'm pretty sure that picture she was in the middle of speaking. The first game, I think they rounded out her face in this new game. They rounded her out, I guess, for whatever reason. But I think visually,
put it in the Discord. You can post.
I think visually and detail wise, she definitely looks better. I'm not talking about attractiveness. I'm just talking about detail. She just looks better in this game.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But for people to say that she's like obese or bigger, or even some people, I saw some people being like, "Yeah, she's fat now." I'm like, isn't that kind of like super offensive to people that are overweight? Like, because she is not, you know.
I'm glad you
overweight
said
or
it.
anything
If
like
I
that.
said,
Like, that's-
"Oh, Mocha,"
I'm just saying, like, now, when you say someone's attractive, that's your own personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could find Blandrew attractive, but somebody else can be like, "Nah, man, that's one ugly dude." But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, like, being attractive is just on who, you know. That's an opinion. Yeah. Now, someone being overweight, that can be different. But you look at Aloy. I mean, okay, her cheeks are more rounded. Maybe it's the texture, just whatever. But she ain't bigger. She ain't. You know what I'm saying?
I would reserve my judgment on that whole situation because me, along with a lot of other people, felt that before Last of Us Part 2 came out, we felt that Ellie looked kind of weird. Especially, you know what's crazy? We had the same complaints about Ellie. We said her face don't look right at the bottom, and it's round as hell. The shit look crazy. Then when I played the game, I didn't really feel like that, right? I'm like, all right, I ain't really feel that it wasn't a natural progression from the first game. So in this game, the characters are more animated. You can see that their faces aren't as wax-like as they kind of looked in the first game. So I'm just gonna reserve judgment. Maybe it was the angle. I'm gonna shoot him some bail, as Kofi would say, right? I'm gonna just wait and see. I will reserve judgment on that whole.
And Jack, at least with Ellie, she went from 13 to what, 19? Ellie, I mean, Aloy, what is this supposed to be, a year or two difference?
6 months, I think.
Maybe. Yeah, so I mean, like, at least that's a. I looked way different at 13 than I did at 19 or 20. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm sure most of us did. So like, I don't know. This is a little bit.
I'm gonna wait to the final product to see how she looking, but I don't know, man.
And even if she, you know, listen, maybe she eating good. Maybe life been good for her.
Right.
You know, life is good.
People been going too far. People been on Twitter talking about if I wanted to see a girl that looked like that, I would just go outside in the real world. What's the point of playing a video game if they look like normal girls? Like, what are you trying to do?
Yeah, they're
like,
weird.
They
fucking weird.
But Gorilla came out when they even made the original Horizon. It was like, if you notice, Aloy's bottom teeth like crooked and shit, like they not straight, they not perfect. And they was like, they didn't want to make a character that was like all symmetrical and perfect and like pixel perfect and all this shit. They wanted her to make her, look more like a actual person to, add to the immersion of the game or whatnot. So it's kind of funny how people so upset now, and it's crazy because this shit didn't come out till like they showed this game on what, Thursday. This all this shit really didn't come out to what, Saturday? People start going
because
it took people.
I noticed
a
that
couple
day
days to
one.
really think of. People were really trying to think of something to complain about, and it took them a few days to really come up with something. And this is all they could come up with. So
that was their day one. I didn't remember seeing that. Yeah,
no, I didn't.
You didn't see the stuff with like, the photoshops and the makeup until like
only thing
Saturday
I know
or
is
something.
she
But
had
people
some
did
fucking
complain about
She had
her.
like micro hairs all over her fucking face. I thought it was some anti-alias and shit. I'm like, why does this shit look like this? And they like, oh, those are like fine hairs on her face. I'm like, oh, okay.
And
what's going on with that?
Yeah, man, it's just like they do it with every PlayStation game. Some bullshit narrative to take away from the fact that the game looks freaking amazing. Like the gameplay is great. So they always got to find something. They do it with every PlayStation game, bro.
With Craig though, like freaking Craig wasn't even.
That's not the same, Smoove.
Oh, that nigga's a random NPC.
It's
that's
no,
to
but
die,
no, but that's the, no,
because
because
no.
It's no. It's not the same because the entire demo of Halo looked bad. The entire demo looked bad.
Yeah,
but to bring it back to Horizon, this has been something that's been going on for a couple years now. Everybody was like, "Why do the female characters of PlayStation look so bad?"
Yeah, they look masculine.
Yeah. Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? Like seriously.
What's wrong with masculine-looking women?
Nothing's wrong.
Okay. I want to ask y'all something.
Yeah,
I want to ask you something right now.
You can ask a damn question. It's an observation.
Okay, but here's my question to you, Smoove. So, okay, in a game like The Last of Us, or even in Horizon, like, I'm not saying it couldn't be the case, but are you telling me a super thin, like runway model type, girl is gonna survive and be the hero in a game like Horizon or a game like The Last of Us, where you have to be gritty, you have to be able to do anything you can to survive? You're telling me this super, you get what I'm saying? Like.
Well,
that's why I don't
Horizon
feel like
has robot dinosaurs, so
they
wait a minute.
Animals, so
Wait.
in terms of The Last of Us, like the thing is, I don't have a problem with any of these characters in the way they look. That's not my beef with any. I don't have beef with any of these games. The way I will say, yeah, does Aloy look like she got chunks in the cheeks? Yes, she does. But I mean, I'm not mad at it. That's just the way they made her. She looked like a damn upside down fucking with eggplant or some shit like that. I don't know. But in terms of like Aloy and not Aloy, freaking Abby, and I had no issues with Abby, I was just a little odd. I like she was like super built, but
after you played the story, Smoove, you understand why Abby was built because of her motivation.
Well, yeah, they made it a point to make it that way, to actually include like, oh, she's a gym rat and all this other stuff, which makes sense. I was like, all right.
But she had motivation to do something.
I'm just saying
what that motivation was without.
I remember Ellie. It was the black girl from Uncharted, the Hispanic girl from Uncharted.
Nothing ever. Nadine.
All these PlayStation characters,
bro,
they were always,
but the scenario.
Nadine was fine though.
But
Nadine looked good.
Nadine was a military chick.
Everybody used to complain that these women were way too masculine looking. This is
because of the scenario that they're in calls for it. Nadine is literally she was raised in the military pretty much. Her father had an army. That's what she is. Like what do you want?
Nadine wouldn't have been able to take on Nathan Drake in like the fight scenes and whatever if she wasn't built like that or she wasn't trained.
And first of all, that showed Nate. First of all, talking about Nadine shows you how out of touch and weird niggas are. Because Nadine wasn't buff or nothing like that.
Chloe was cute too. Chloe and Nadine were cute. Dina from the Last of Us 2 was cute.
Her too.
Dina is cute.
Nadine just
I just like getting poked in the fucking eye. Okay.
Bro, really? Bro, listen. Nadine just looks like a woman who might hit the gym like two or three times a week. Like y'all really making it seem like Nadine was mad buff. She really wasn't.
They thought she was mad buff until they saw Abby. That's what it was. They were like, "Oh wait, maybe Nadine was."
Why does it matter? Are you trying to bust a nut on your keyboard or on your desk? Like why do you need your character to have a big fat ass tsunade titties? Why does it matter? Like, shouldn't you think about other stuff, whether or not the character has charisma or like a personality or it's not a boring character? None of that matters to you. All of that matters is whether or not you can bust a nut at your fucking
That's
desk.
why RE so popular. Okay, I get it.
I mean, they've been
RE8, Final Fantasy VII remake. I mean,
they've been trained because listen, these niggas was raised off Lara Croft and all these other, women. Lara Croft. She raided 12 tombs and still looked absolutely perfect at the end of the game. So
no, that's not true. That's not true. She got dirty, bloody, and muddy.
No. The early Tomb Raiders, she walked out of like every situation damn near perfect. It was in the later Tomb Raiders they finally like, oh, this doesn't make any sense that she went
technology, bro. Like they weren't
either way. I'm saying people are conditioned because of this type of shit. Like they're conditioned into thinking like every woman in a game, especially if it's the main character, has to look a certain way, and it's like, yo, why the fuck does it matter?
So people don't care about if a male character looks good or not, Like, so why would they? I mean, like, who cares? Like, you think I care about like what?
They don't try to make their male characters look attractive.
I wouldn't know.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't care and don't think about that.
No, they don't. Trust me, they don't try to make any men look attractive in video games, aside from maybe one, and that's Dante from Devil May Cry. But that's pretty much
I was gonna say, if you see like a cute female character, I'll be like, oh, she's cute, and I'll like the fact that she's cute. But if she's not, it's not gonna be a deal breaker. I'm not gonna cry about it.
Hold on, I had to chime in. I'm gonna leave in a sec. I just had to say something though. Like, if we want to be fair with this, like, they should make male characters with dad bod. I'm just trying to see a real muscular dude. We ain't got that body no more, man. I had that in my 20s, but I gained some weight as I got older.
So you saying you tired of men being sexy in games, but not women?
Yes.
Wait, so Tick, you agree that they try to make male characters look attractive in video games?
Yes, they do.
Mario's not attractive.
They need dad bods.
But who?
Guts,
but
no muscle definition, hairy chest, all that.
But in most video games, like especially like action adventures, they're running around doing a bunch of crazy parkour and crazy stuff. So why would they even actually have a dad bod? That's different.
There are parkour players and sports players that are all fat and
listen,
still have dad
most male protagonists in video games are just white grizzled dudes with beards. I don't know if that's if that's in the line of attractive. Mocha would have to tell me, or Game Inspection would have to tell me. I don't know, but that's at least half of male protagonists is just white grizzled, dudes. Like that's the look.
But if I can't look at a pretty face, we can't look at a handsome face. That's all I'm saying. Gotta be fair.
Now, what if the woman has a handsome face?
I don't want to see a woman with a handsome face, so I'm not like you, Jack. I know you swing that way. I don't. But yeah,
you
we don't.
You just came here and say you was tired of sexy men, so I don't know.
I just answered your question because that was my argument.
You say you tired of sexy men.
I just answered your question.
All I know is in a game, that should be the last thing you worry about. You should worry about the game mechanics, the upgrades, the world. Why do you care about how someone looks? Now you can care, but it should be the bottom of the totem pole.
I agree with that statement, but I'm just saying I don't like hypocrisy. So like if you're coming at one community of people or one gender of people who want to see a pretty female, but you still got these hulking muscular men with abs, and you giving the females a good eye candy. That's not fair.
Muscles.
Yeah, that's not fair. Do it for
everybody.
Like
you want representation.
Yeah, so there are guys that don't. There are guys that don't like to have bodies like that.
What Tick is saying, it's not fair that there has to be no standard for women beauty in games, but men have to be held to a higher type of level, basically.
I will say this: you don't come across.
You guys are saying it's okay for a woman to look whatever she wants to in a video game, but nobody's saying anything about the guys.
Because we ain't judging niggas. We don't care. We don't care either way.
Not to mention, they don't lean on attractiveness on men the way they do on women. Like Bayonetta specifically made to be attractive in the game. Like constantly shows you like her tits and her ass.
How many fighting games have you played? There's a
none of those fighting games, and none of those fighting games lean on the men being attractive. None of them.
Hold on, Tick.
No. So where's the scene in the fighting game where they show me a dick print? Where is it? Go ahead, name it. Exactly. Shut up.
I haven't looked there, but I'm pretty sure it's probably there.
No, it's Tick, but I'll say, Tick, if you're gonna talk about fighting games,
in games.
Yeah, Tick, if you're going to talk about fighting games, like you go back to the older Mortal Kombat games, literally, or even like Mortal Kombat X and Mortal Kombat 9, the females definitely stand out when it comes to the
Scantily
sex
clad.
appeal
They're
compared to the
wearing-
guys.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
glad
wearing
you
nothing.
went there. I'm glad you went
And
there.
that's
because
unrealistic too. Like, why are you fighting in a thong and a bikini top?
Yeah, no,
Yo, more
Mocha,
nimble,
there's-
more
and-
nimble.
And Tick in Mortal Kombat 9, Melina is literally covered in just a few bandages that covers her nipples and her private part, and that's it. Everything else you can see.
Hold on. Let me get my point off. Hold on, let me get my point off. I'm glad you went there with Mortal Kombat because with Mortal Kombat 11, it was a big thing about that. So they clothed all the women.
Yes,
they have
you're
skins
right.
for guys where they're literally just wearing loincloths and you can see like half their butt cheeks and their legs out
Yep.
and their chest is completely
I'll agree
out.
with you.
So man, I'm glad you said
I remember that, Tick. I remember that, Tick. Everybody talked about it. They were complaining that the women characters weren't sexy enough. So, like you said, it should be both. If you're going to do it, let both be like that. You know what I mean?
The only
I'll agree
thing
with you on that.
That's my only point.
What I will say is like, just thinking about it, thinking about Tick's people. You don't really come across short people in games. You don't see that.
You don't.
I pulled up.
Or skinny people like BG, man.
Hey, Sonic is short.
What are you talking about? That girl has trolls in it.
How many malnourished dudes have you seen on the game like BG?
Like every dude in the game is like probably at least they make them the same height. Like there's no like real short stubby dude like Tick.
This nah. This nigga got representation in Fall Guys character. This shit crazy.
Tony?
Yes,
They said Tick look like a fuck. That's
Hey man,
crazy.
hey, look, you got representation in the cartoon Piglet. Get out of here. Anyway, so yeah, like, yo, you don't see no little squatty, like, I don't know, man. They need to do this. They're gonna do that. They gotta be fair. You need people with fat dad bods. You need skinny malnourished people that look like they've been on the little shows that need donations like BG.
Kratos in the next God of
All
War.
that.
And this is what I'm mad about. See, this is what I'm mad about, and this is why I hate this because we saw I don't remember how long it was. It seemed like at least 10 minutes. We saw 10 minutes of amazing gameplay. And what we sitting here talking about? Fucking Aloy's face because they made that the narrative.
I mean, the gameplay definitely looked better,
30
but
frames was trending after. I mean, that wasn't the
I
end.
know, but we're sitting here talking about her face because they made that the narrative.
Can we talk about?
Stupid.
Can we talk about how they took the paraglider from Breath of the Wild?
Yeah.
Because
that's
people
good,
think
though. I think
because
that'll
people
help.
think Breath of the Wild is the first game ever to use a paraglider.
Yeah, I know it. I just feel like people are gonna make that. They're gonna make that comparison because of the 2017 when both of them were, being compared a lot. So.
Even though I hate the game, even though I hate the game, Sly Cooper had a glider in it. Like there's so many games where that had a glider in it. But I get it because Breath of the Wild, in people's opinion, did so many things well. When you do a lot of things well, people like look at it like, oh, you're the one that did that. Like it's yours now. Like when they're far from the first one to do it.
So if we're gonna talk about gameplay real fast, actually switching to gameplay, they didn't show any underwater combat, did they? They just showed traversal in the yeah. So I'm wondering how that's gonna work because she has a lot of tools that she can use, like in the weapon wheel and stuff. But I'm like, are every one of them gonna be good for underwater?
There's enemies in the
Like,
water.
Her staff is electric though. Like,
yeah, but what about shooting her arrows and stuff? I doubt she's just gonna be able to do melee underwater.
Well, she can't shoot arrows underwater.
They showed a strong. How would you shoot an arrow under? They're gonna have to make an underwater arrow because the current is
something.
That's
what the resistance.
I think that's just strictly for like stealth and exploration, to be honest.
Yeah. The other problem, the only other problem is like we still didn't get a release date, unfortunately. So that's looking like 2022, unless they wanted to save the release date for E3. But this might be 2022 February. I don't think they should release this.
So when would that push God of War? That'd push it back to like what late 2022? Because I don't think that's coming out this year.
Probably.
Yeah, mid late 2022. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, look, the game looked phenomenal. They obviously improved in all the ways. Like with the swimming and the water physics. Like when you jumped in the water in the original game, like it almost made no splash, no puddles, no waves. It's a drastic improvement in this. Like people complain about the melee combat. They obviously are improving this, improving that.
She has a level
Everything,
3
man.
super now.
Yeah, pretty much. she has an ult.
I'm wondering. I'm
Mhm.
wondering how dialogue's going to be when it comes to like talking to people, doing side missions and stuff. If it's going to be the same, because that kind of felt very, I don't know, like boring in one note. You know what I mean?
It felt like Fallout a little bit.
Yeah, it did.
But
You
not
just
like as like interactive as Fallout, I guess.
no, you had a couple of choices, and then the NPC would say what they would want to say, and then you go do the side mission.
I think we're gonna get a lot of the same. Like, I just really would. You know what kind of ruined this gameplay reveal for me? I wish they would have never had a reveal trailer for this game, or I wish it would just been like some dialogue with like a picture or splash screen, because they showed like all the interesting shit they showed in this fucking gameplay. They low key teased it in the reveal trailer. I hate they did that, especially the underwater shit. Like my mind probably would have been fucking blown if I seen her dive underwater in their gameplay and they never show her swimming in that fucking reveal trailer.
Yeah, and she has like she has the pole caster. She can. It's pretty much a zip line to climb up to stuff. Yes, the traversal is really like.
She has the smoke bomb too.
Oh yeah, there's the smoke bomb.
That was cool. That was cool.
And then the adhesive bomb. That's really cool. She used it out on the tremor tusk.
I think that's gonna be really good, especially against the human enemies. Because anytime I fought the humans in the first game, it just felt kind of boring to me compared to the machines. So I feel like having the smoke bomb and different tools, at your disposal, that'll make it a lot more, at least, fun, entertaining, or whatever. So
yeah, there was the spear that exploded on impact. You saw the physics when she knocked the raiders that were on top of the tremor tusk back. What were the raptors called? Not their name.
Don't know. Raptors. That's all I know.
They had a name.
New machine type, man. That's all I know.
And the crocodiles, I forgot what the crocodiles were called.
Those are them in the first game.
Yeah.
What the fuck the bitch is called? I forgot. Frost? No, what? I don't fuck it.
Because
Snap Maws. They call it
Snap Maws. Okay. Because I still haven't played Frozen Wilds, and they introduced new machines in that, right?
Ooh, boy,
you gotta get on that.
Them frost claws and fire claws and the Frozen Wilds.
Yeah, they were definitely the hardest enemy.
Nigga, they had to patch. I even beat it before they had to patch the DLC because they said they was too hard to fight, bro. Them motherfuckers was on some other shit.
They were aggressive, like for real.
Yeah, bro, I like fighting them joints.
The claw, the raptors are called claw striders.
Claw strider. I'm gonna have to memorize all these damn.
Strider was already a machine in the first game, right? That was like what you could one of the machines you could ride.
The docile the docile ones. Listen, there's a lot of machines. I don't know the exact number, but I really like the variety. Like the variety is it was good in the first game, so I really like the variety.
I hope a lot of them make a return, man. I actually hope all.
I was just about to say that. I would hope so.
Yeah, I need to see all of them. Like you can't I hate games that.
They out west now though, so them Bears probably not gonna be in the game because they was like in Montana and shit. Not Montana. What the fuck were they at? Yeah, I think Montana. So I don't think they really got Bears like that out west.
And this one is in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least.
Trash city.
Oh man, y'all people from San Francisco, y'all gonna let him say that?
I don't know what wildlife is out there like that.
I've never been in San Francisco. I don't know.
They have at least mountain lions, right?
I'm 30 minutes from that city, trash city. Doesn't.
I don't know. When you speak on shit like this, Smoove, every nigga in the comment section automatically like National Geographic. You didn't know they had dirty salmon and that's like, nigga, shut the fuck up. I know about that.
Oh wait, there was a wild fucking mountain lion a couple of years back in San Francisco. I don't like that shit.
There was a mountain lion in Chicago. I don't know how, but.
That was just a nigga with an AK. You thought that was a mountain lion. That gun was going off like roaring in that bitch.
So y'all know for Horizon, there was the NPC that was riding one of the machines. Was it a flying machine? Did he like come flying in off screen or something? It was like near the beginning of the.
Dude was riding the raptor and
it was one of the raptors. Okay, yeah, that's what it was.
I hope you can take over the bigger like the tremor tusk or whatever the fuck they call. I hope you can ride that big ass elephant, man. That'll be lit. Cause you can't ride all the animals and all the machines in the first.
You only ride like 2 of those machines, I think, in the first game, right?
No,
the deer like animals.
Yeah,
I think 3.
Ride about 2 on me. Yeah, that's true. Can't even ride a ravisher, yo. They gotta fix that.
Hey man, if that game were to come out this year, it'll be game of the year, my G.
Easy.
Mr. Ratchet and Clank got something to say about that. But,
Nah, dog.
Nah, man.
Hey man, y'all got.
Ratchet and Clank was insane.
I don't know, man. Ratchet and Clank got something to say about that. You
I
seen the
think y'all
debate?
underestimated Halo Infinite.
Y'all seen the debate? Which game got better graphics? I still think Ratchet and Clank got better graphics than Horizon Forbidden West.
Oh,
I think it because this is a cross-gen game. Ratchet and Clank is PS5 only.
I think Horizon is an extremely detailed game. Like when you look at like the character models and the armor sets and the machines, they're so intricate. I think Ratchet and Clank might be how do you put it? Like it's crispy. That's the only thing I can like describe it. It's crispy.
Extremely.
It's crispy.
But that's
like
insane because just imagine if this game was only on PS5.
Well, Horizon
Like,
gonna be a
how
way
look-
bigger game too, though. Like you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you go on the water, all this extra shit. So I mean, it's a trade-off.
Yeah, there was something that you. Oh yeah, well I'm gonna get to that. Blanche, what is it that you don't like about like this Horizon gameplay? You tweeted that you watched the gameplay and it's just like, nah. Well, what is it that's not appealing?
I'll tell you. So for the past couple of years now, I've been told that Horizon was like the equivalent of Zelda Breath of the Wild just for PlayStation. But when I finally sat down, no, I'm serious. When I finally sat down to watch that trailer, I started to notice that it was more in line with games that I despise from PlayStation, like Uncharted and God of War. And once I saw that, I started connecting the similarities, connecting the dots. I was like, yeah, this is not for me anymore. And I was actually kind of interested in that game because in the reveal trailer, it kind of had that Nintendo Switch January 2017 reveal for the Breath of the Wild trailer going on first. So I was like, oh, maybe they learned something from Breath of the Wild. Then they were like, nope, let's make it more cinematic. Let's make it more like Uncharted. Let's make it more like God of War. So I'm not interested in it. That's my problem with it.
It's definitely gonna be more cinematic. You could tell by even the combat.
So Blandry,
It is absolutely.
you
Yeah,
like
you can tell.
cinematic.
Yeah, I mean, you're entitled to that. I just never, in my opinion, like a game being cinematic never took away from the gameplay really to me. Like I've like
That's also a fact. That's a fact.
like I've never played like maybe there's a few cases where okay, this is a little bit too cinematic, it's taking away from the gameplay, but like when you look at like God of War or Last of Us, like those games are cinematic. It's never ruined the gameplay. The gameplay is amazing in those games. So like to me,
Actually, 3 did that for me. It was like sometimes it was too cinematic, but it was still a good game. But
like cinematics don't ruin gameplay to me.
But
Like,
look, BG, let me give a good example. Where cinematics would ruin gameplay is with something like Resident Evil 3, where most of the boss fights were not really actual boss fights. They were kind of scripted events that played out similar to what a cutscene is, and that was gameplay being affected by cinematics.
Exactly.
If a cinematic's just cutscenes, and then you go to the gameplay and it's fire, and you got all this control, and there's all these different options, completely different.
yeah, like
Now,
like
BG
if a cinematic, if you playing fighting an enemy and suddenly like a cinematic just kicked in the middle of it, like I would agree with you that shouldn't happen. That can ruin it, but they don't do that.
That's what happened on Horizon, though.
What's happening in the Horizon trailer?
That happened a few times in Horizon.
But the thing about it is like Sony purposely does that. A lot of Sony studios do that with their trailers to flash it up. But when you play the game, most of the bosses aren't like that.
I think every time you do a special move, it might have an animation like that.
Oh yeah, but that's a special move.
To the ground, she was doing special animation. It was
that
level
3 looked fire though.
But yeah, all PlayStation studios do that for like Flash. Like I remember the Uncharted 4 reveal. They always do that, but like it's not
God of War. God of War, the reveal with that when he was fighting the troll.
Oh,
it had a lot of
yeah, it looked
cinematics.
super
But then when you fight the troll in the game, as soon as he gets in the screen, it's a cinematic. But as soon as the gameplay starts to fight him, there's no cinematic at all until until you actually defeat him.
Yeah, all that is for show. All those cinematics, like it's for show. They don't do that like the whole game. It's really for the demo.
Yeah.
And another thing, this game, I was expecting it to be more RPG like, I guess, but the way they were playing it made it seem like a third-person shooter.
It's an action game.
It
It's
was,
I mean,
it was only 14 minutes.
I got RPG elements. You upgrade.
Yeah, I mean the RPG elements in the first game, it was just that you could upgrade certain moves and stuff like
your
that.
items got stats. All your items got stats.
Every machine, when you kill machines, you get their canisters and the stuff, and you can upgrade stuff and craft items. So I mean, it's integrated.
all the shit you shoot, you got to use resources to craft. Or like if you got
so you got to kill the machine.
Yeah.
I think it's because again, I was told for so many years that this was like the Zelda, like people used to put this against Zelda so often, but they have very little in common now that I'm actually looking at it.
That's all you got to do, bro. Game has been like $10. All you do is play the
It's
game.
been free. It's been free, and I still didn't want to play it.
Play the game. Play the damn game, sir.
I'm good.
Play the damn
Landry
game.
wouldn't like that type of game.
Play it for about 5 hours. If you don't like it, turn the shit off.
And I mean, listen, I don't even like those type of comparisons. Like people compare it to Zelda. I don't do those type of comparisons. Like I don't like that type of stuff.
Now let me ask you something, sir. I have been trying to get you to play Monster Hunter Rise since March when it came out. You told me it was so bad, it was this, it was that. I played a demo for 5 minutes on Monster Hunter Worlds on the PlayStation. I didn't like it, but when I was watching this Horizon Zero Dawn Part 2 Forbidden West trailer, I started noticing a lot of Monster Hunter similarities here. But for some reason, you despise Monster Hunter.
Oh, bro.
Monster Hunter gameplay is just like, I think it's very different, honestly. Like I think the only thing
Blandrew's right though. Blandrew's right.
The only thing similar is that you're fighting the equivalent to animals or monsters or machines, right? But the combat itself is very different in the way that with Monster Hunter, it is more of an RPG that like dudes will be fighting one fucking monster for like half an hour. Who's doing that? Like it's not like that in Horizon. It's not like that.
BG with Monster Hunter, it's a DPS kind of thing. Like you got to try to damage it as much as you can. Now you can aim for certain parts and try to cut off, the tail or different stuff, and that helps you. But with Horizon, there's so much more you can do. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
With Monster Hunter, it's very like one way to. I mean, there's
like I'll give you an example, Blandrew. Like I don't know how it is in Monster Hunter, but for example, in Horizon, I forgot what the T-Rex thing is called, but you have the thing called the rope caster. So you shoot it with the rope caster, and then you shoot it at the ground, and it locks it down to the ground.
You can trap monsters in Monster Hunter.
Yeah, you can trap them.
You can paralyze them. You can stun them. You can poison them. Do all types of stuff.
Horizon is pretty much Monster Hunter with a better story and better game.
Yeah, I don't like that grindy shit. I don't like that grindy shit. That's not fun to me.
But again, aren't you the king of grind, Mr. Bloodborne?
I like grinding to level up my character. I don't like grinding by shooting the same monster like for 30 minutes. That's two different things.
That's the reward is getting new armor pieces and stuff after you beat the mission and leveling
the combat
up your
isn't
character.
fun. The combat's not fun.
If they offered you a platinum trophy for it, you'll do it.
Hold on. I gotta say something too, because Blandrew brought up a good point. I got ridiculed. People tried to roast me when I said Monster Hunter and Horizon are similar. They have the same fucking premise. As a matter of fact, Aloy is in Monster Hunter World, so I don't see how you can say they're not.
They're the same premise.
It's the same fucking premise.
I agree. They're the same premise. They're just exexecuted differently, and I just think Horizon.
Isn't Geralt from Witcher 3 also a monster? But that don't mean those games are similar.
I mean, he was hunting monsters.
I mean, like it's like you can look at it like I love third person shooters. But I hate Division because you sitting there shooting one nigga with a North Face jacket on for a fucking hour. Like that's not fun. Like that's mad grindy. It's not fun. Like so it's just different. Jack, I gotta get on you about something now before we get out of here. This nigga got the nerve to say that Resident Evil 7 is better than 8. Someone please slap this man.
No, this is what I said. Man. This is what I said, right? Okay. This is my thing about Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 8. First of all, I just don't, because a lot of people that said Resident Evil 7 was mid or was ass trash, they're giving Resident Evil 8 their game of the year.
Absolutely.
There is a huge disconnect here, right? First of all, Resident Evil 7 way scarier than Resident Evil 8. Now, Resident Evil 8, it got better enemy variety. I guess you could say better weapons, but they really don't fucking matter. I mean,
absolutely matters. Absolutely.
Not really.
Jack, would you not say that one certain section in Resident Evil 8 is scarier than most of the other sections in 7.
I'm
talking about the house.
I'm at the end of 8, but no. At the 8, I don't see the allure of Resident Evil. This game is good at best. All this game of the year, I wouldn't even give Resident Evil 7 game of the year, but all this game of the years, I don't know what the fuck y'all niggas play. And another thing, I think I ruined my experience, right? Because I usually like to play games on the hardest difficulty, but I said, fuck it, let me play it on normal first time around. I'm gonna play this game easy as fuck. Kid Smoove could beat this game with his goddamn hands tied behind his back. Breeze. Like, the game is easy as hell. It's not scary.
Resident Evil 7 was extremely easy.
Resident Evil 7, not easier than this.
It absolutely was. It absolutely was.
The boss fights being better in this game are negligible at best. The castle is only like 4 hours of the fucking game.
Bro,
the game is only like
Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 7 barely even had, okay, besides the Bakers, I think that was their name, they barely had you kill anybody besides like maybe when you got to like the swamp area or towards the end of the game, you had to shoot a couple sludge niggas, a couple mold monsters. That was it. That was it. There was never a real threat in Resident Evil 7 as far as enemies.
Resident Evil 8 got better enemies, but other than that, bro, like the story ain't like miles ahead of it.
Resident Evil 8 has better enemies, it has better bosses, it has better combat, it has better characters, it has better pacing. It literally does everything better, bro. The setting is better. You stayed in 101.
No. I would say Resident Evil 7 was more grounded in reality, which made it scarier. Resident Evil, I don't know what fucking game y'all niggas
Hold on, Jack.
The story's better.
Hold on, Jack. Let me cut you off. How can it be grounded in reality when Ethan's hand got cut off and then it magically?
No. But I'm saying though, okay, Robbie. Let me ask you this: do you have a better chance of waking up in a dirty house or waking up in a fucking castle with a 10-foot tall bitch following? Like, come on, man. The shit I don't see. The castle.
Wait. Niggas told me. They told me you like Resident Evil 5.
Co-op, the game was I wouldn't like that game.
Yeah. Wait, BG. I think Jack has a point. Every boss fight in Resident Evil 8 sucked except for the last one. The last one was the only decent one to me. All the other ones, like even people who watch me stream it would know. Like I would beat a boss and be like, "What? Is that it? Was that the boss?" Like
I actually think the last one is like arguably the worst. It's just
that was the only one I enjoyed.
The last one is just different. I don't think it's good.
The game easy as fuck too, bro.
Yeah, the game is. I mean, it's easy.
It's a fucking joke. I'm like,
okay.
You can craft ammo. You can craft like, bro. There's no difficulty in this game whatsoever, bro, at all.
Play on Village of Shadows. That'll solve your problem.
I'm gonna do that. I'm just saying though, bro. Like, okay, the first part of the castle, cool. Then you walking around like Baton Rouge, Louisiana, outside for like a couple of minutes, and then you go in and what you do? The little house and shit. That's cool. Like, it's like it got hints of shit being creepy, but it never truly. The jump scares are fucking trash. Look, I like the game. And then what's crazy? Look, check this out, right? I like the game. I don't love the game. This game, if you say Resident Evil 7 is mid or ass, and you say this your game of the year, you're an idiot. Okay?
No. Resident Evil 7 was trash.
Because the different, even if you say everything in RE8 is better than 7, the gap to the it's marginal. It's not a huge fucking difference.
So Jack, if somebody said they enjoyed RE8 slightly more than they enjoyed RE7, you'd respect that. But you're saying you can't say RE7 is trash. Okay, I got you.
I understand. I liked both, but I felt like 8 was better. But the boss fights in 8 sucked, and I don't think 8 was that scary. But Resident Evil games, for the most part, for me, aren't scary to begin with.
That's what I said.
They're not really horror games to me.
Like,
so I never play them to be afraid.
That's my thing. I don't play. Okay, listen, I'm a grown ass man. I'm 30. I'm not getting scared by a video game no more, Jack.
So
that shit don't matter to me no more.
You can still see. Okay, first of all, Outlast 1, that game is scary. I don't give a fuck how old you are. That game has some scary shit in it. Right?
Outlast is more scary because you don't have a weapon.
BG. How is Resident Evil 7 ass or mid and RE8 your game? But
I just explained it. I said, listen, I just
It's
explained
not
the
that big of a jump,
it
though. It's not
absolutely
big.
is, especially
No,
the
it is
story.
not.
Resident
No,
Evil
it is
7 by
not.
itself, the story is terrible.
I'm not gonna argue that.
By its
I think most RE games got mid to okay stories. It ain't
Resident Evil 8 story fixes 7. Like it literally fixes 7 story.
That shit, I don't know, bro. I don't see this huge leap in improvements that y'all talking about, but y'all got it, man.
That joint was
Y'all,
that joint was trash,
and I'm gonna say another thing. Returnal, even with the bugs, glitches, and bullshit I dealt with in that game,
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Returnal is a more fun game to play than RE8.
It's no.
It's currently
Oh
my
yeah,
game.
yeah, I get.
No.
Yeah, I give you that.
I would rather play Returnal 9 times out of 10 over RE8. I've been at the end of RE8 for like 3 days, and I have no desire to go back. The game ain't fun, bro. It's just
no.
I'm going through the motions. This shit is so fucking. If that was
BG, I thought you have more fun when the game's challenging. You think RE8 was more challenging than Returnal?
Returnal's definitely more challenging, but the gameplay loop of Resident Evil 8 is more fun. Like the combat and all that is just more fun. And listen, I did say this. Everybody knows I'm a huge Resident Evil 4 stan. And this is just Resident Evil 4 in first person. So yes, I'm guaranteed to like it.
RE4 was I'm not going. It has a lot of similarities to RE4. I'm just saying, bro, first of all, if you saying this your game of the year, you ain't played that many games this year. That's all I'm saying.
There ain't been that many good games this year. There's been like maybe 4 good games.
I agree with that, but I'm just saying the way people talking about this game, I don't see it. I don't know what the fuck y'all.
Hey Jack, just let them have it because once
that shit
thing comes out, you know it's gonna change.
I'm just saying the bar of game of the year that has dropped so fucking low for some of you dudes.
No, but listen, I've said and I said I don't believe in default de facto game of the year. I'm talking I believe if Resident Evil 8 came out like other years where there's like, you know, a lot of heavy hitters, it would still be a game of the year contender.
Man, if Horizon
absolutely
come out this game probably don't even get nominated for game of the year.
No, I still think it gets nominated.
I do agree though, like when people be like, oh, it's my game of the year, and then you ask them what they like about it, they always talk about the castle, but that's like 10% of the game.
Exactly. If the castle was more of the game or whatever, I could say
that's not even like the castle.
Then that was marketed the hardest. That was the thing that threw me off.
The people who are most excited about the castle are the niggas that's horny, okay? Like we know why they.
That was the best part of the game.
No, it was. No, get the fuck out of here.
They marketed that the hardest.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the dollhouse and the part where you're in the lichen den. And the
that lichen den was fucking ass, nigga.
So bugging.
That shit was ass.
Get this guy out of here.
The dollhouse was cool, creepy. That lichen den was fucking ass.
You tripping?
In there, bro. That shit is ass.
Ayo.
That shit was fucking trash, nigga. Shut up.
This nigga said the lichen den was trash.
Nigga,
but you like killing mold monsters in a swamp.
Every time you kill somebody, they drop 15 bullets.
Oh man, get this guy out of here, bro. Get him out of here.
You know, I don't like how convenient RE8 is, right? They try to give you the guys, this is a Metroidvania, everything is. If you just walk in a straight, the game is pretty much a straight line, right? But they throw little shit in there to try to make it confusing. Like, oh, you need a wine bottle to put right here. But somebody finna chase you right to that fucking wine bottle that is around them. You put the wine bottle in, you go in again. Oh, you need something to do this. But you're going it leads you to everything you need, right? Now that might be good game design, but to me, I don't like that shit, bro. It was holding your hand the whole fucking time. The puzzles, bro, the puzzles was easy as fuck. Like, it's nothing in this game that says, oh, wow, like, I was confused. Oh, that was clever. Nothing's clever in this fucking game.
Hey, J-Man got stuck on something, but that's another story.
How did that happen? Were you watching me stream when I had to do the bell puzzle? I didn't even know that was a hard part. And so after I beat the game and I watched somebody else play it and they were stuck, I was like, oh, that was like a puzzle. Like a hard puzzle.
The reason that puzzle was kind of dumb because it actually says in this chamber there's 5 bells, and in the chamber represent in the room one of them was out.
They put it in their line of sight though.
That's why I
Yeah,
say
yeah. I
it
mean,
ain't too many places to go in that room if you just really look around.
Yeah.
right.
I didn't even consider that. I didn't even really consider that a
I mean,
puzzle.
I'm gonna say I liked the game, but I agree with Jack. A lot of parts were kind of mid. Like for me, the boss fights were mid as hell. I complained the whole time, and that dollhouse boss was the middest. Like that
boss
was a boss fight.
The
Like,
boss wasn't great, but the level design was amazing.
The level
That's
that was
fair.
good.
But that boss,
Let's talk about the genius level design in this game, right? Okay, here's a safe in the middle of nowhere in this little shed. Damn, I don't know what the fuck. Did I miss a piece of paper that I should have read or something? I look out the window because there's a window next to it, and the numbers are fucking in a row outside painted.
Jack, you also get a note that says, "Look out the window."
Exactly. I found that note after it said, "Look outside."
And then they did that to set up a cheap jump scare.
Resident
There was a
First of all, see, Resident Evil has always done cheap shit like that, though.
No. The OG Resident Evil games got puzzles. You need to legit like look them.
No,
bitches up,
they
'cause
got puzzles, but they've always guided you though.
So this is the issue, right? The old Resident Evil, some of them puzzles are too fucking cryptic. You got to be building out of signs, got to figure the shit out. Now these new Resident Evils, you could be fucking mentally unstable and figure the shit out, right? Where's the happy medium? That's my issue. Like, goddamn, what the fuck going on?
So can I give an example of a good puzzle? In The Last of Us 2, when you go into that house, like kind of middle section, there's a safe in the room, and you have no idea what you look around the room, and then you see the calendar, and you're like, all right, let's look on the calendar, and it's got the 30-year anniversary. So you're like, okay, let me look at the year, but then you got to actually subtract 30 years but there's no note telling you where to look. You got to just look around the room and see. I think that was a good, puzzle for a safe. You know what I mean?
I still don't think so though, because it's always in the same room. So it's like all you gotta do
but
is
I feel like,
early.
but Mocha, if you make it like way farther away than where the safe is, you're gonna have too many people complaining, like Jack said, that they're too cryptic or they're too hard to figure out. You know what I mean? There's a fine balance, I think, between the developers got to figure that out.
I feel disrespected playing RE8. I think that's the biggest issue. Like, I really feel that, like, bro, this really. I'm gonna play it on a harder difficulty. But I was like, bro, really, this how y'all going? I don't know, man. I don't feel right.
I agree. I agree with the criticisms. I mean, I like the game, but it definitely has some. Yeah.
It's got way better characters than 7. Also, way better characters.
Is that true though? Like,
bro, Heisenberg better than the whole fucking Baker family. Okay, the Duke is better than that whole fucking family in 7. I just like the whole clan. Like they didn't call them a clan, but I like the whole clan dynamic, the whole family dynamic that they all were different families and lords. And they all had this different like thing to them. Like this nigga can move metal, and she's a doll maker. Like that shit. I like that type of shit.
I got one question, and then we can move on or do whatever. So at the beginning of RE8, when the story is being told by Mia, right, to the baby, in that story, is the girl in the story who wanders off to the woods and meets all the characters, is that supposed to be Miranda, or was it supposed to be Miranda's child that she lost? Like, who was the girl in the story?
Wait, what girl?
He talking about the story.
The village. The book she was reading.
Yeah, because obviously the characters represented the 4 horsemen. Because like you can. So who was the girl? And so it was Miranda, because Miranda lost the daughter. Yeah. Miranda lost the daughter, right? And in the story, it kind of makes it seem like they took over that girl and like they, I don't know, maybe killed her or something. Like I don't know. Like it was kind of cryptic, and I didn't know who that was represented in the story.
There's a lot of like Easter eggs and stuff like that, like as far as the story goes, that points to shit that you don't even notice like the first time. Like I can't spoil it, but okay, somebody's you think somebody dies, but there's a whole bunch of clues that tell you, they're like but you don't see it. But they leave clues all around the game. But I don't want to get into that because people gonna say I'm spoiling shit.
One part of the game was playing as Chris. Like, I had so much fun.
That shit.
That game fire. Let's get out of here. It's late. Let's get out of here. Let's do these outros. Smoove.
Good episode. Good show. If you guys want to see me more take on Biome 3, I'll be doing that shortly after the show. But yeah. Also, check out Planet Xbox this coming Wednesday. We're gonna have Miles Dompierre on there from Windows Central. So That should be a good one.
Nice.
Well, you gonna have who?
Miles from Windows Central.
Never heard of him.
Don't do that, Jack.
I never heard. What the fuck? I never heard of him.
You could have just said nice, man. Just kept it moving.
Yeah, that sounded.
Why are you being so negative? Like he's having
I've never heard of a nigga named Miles Don Pierre. The nigga's like some cheap alcohol, nigga. I'll tune in.
You such a negative Nancy.
I don't know. Just said nice, bro, and moved on.
Say, oh man, I don't know that nigga, man. If I like him, I like him, man. I give him fair shot.
Windows Central and already made
This is
his.
the one thing I'm gonna say about Miles Don Pierre. I watch Planet Xbox every week. He got to be better than the regular panel you got on there. That's all I'm gonna say. I shout out to them.
Oh my god.
Some of them niggas, hey, they be what me want. Hey man, listen. Anyway, he got to be better than
pessimist. Oh damn, we gotta do outros. Then Jack gotta read the rest of the super chats. Andrew.
I know you're
Andrew. Yes, I'm talking to you, Negro.
Only Mocha can call me that, sir.
Oh, excuse me, I didn't. Okay. Blandrew.
There you go. Good episode, guys. BG, you make me sick. See you guys next week.
Fire.
That's what I'm here for. Jack.
BG. I like you, BG. Shout out to everybody that watched, man. Tuned in. Check out the Weapon Wheel Patreon. YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Jack Move Johnny. I should have a Patreon requested live stream coming up. I might start on it tomorrow, man. But yeah, I gotta play Prey. I gotta play Prey for the Weapon Wheel Patreon. So y'all tune into that. And yeah, we out.
Oh, you should think that game is fire because you're just shooting ink monsters, just like in Resident Evil 7. Congrats.
Shut your stupid ass up.
You mad? Mocha.
Bye. That's it.
Rystar.
Thanks for having me. You're a hater, BG.
Facts.
I know. Robbie.
Hi guys, hey, I appreciate y'all letting me on. Y'all follow me on Twitter at RobbieFox1, and yeah, we out.
Game inspection.
Thanks for having me on. Y'all have a good night.
This nigga said thanks for having us on. You know, I did not invite this nigga, by the way. Like this
Hey, man, he a good guest, man.
This man, Game Inspection, invited himself on, and then yeah, man, thanks for having me. Like,
we had him, we had Tick, we had Tony.
Yeah, whole bunch of
I
cameos.
made sure BG said I could come on before I just rolled up. Let me just tell y'all. So
I had to look, man. I had to talk my shit because I got yelled at for months talking about how fucking good Biomutant was going to be, man. Fuck out of here, bro.
Something else too, though, right? Why every time, like, I ain't saying, but every time Bond on Earth, we be having good, concise shows, but niggas in the comment section after shit go live, they be capping. You know, when Bond come back, oh, last week was so fucking trash.
This was one of our best episodes just ever. I'm gonna put that out there.
Yeah, I agree.
it's probably
I
because
did enjoy the show. I didn't see this.
Probably because of you, Blandrew, because Mocha said you were doing good today, so it's probably because of you.
People people have their favorites, which is completely fine, right? But they'll be like, "Oh, if my favorite isn't there, the episode is trash. If my favorite isn't there," I'm like, it's still kind of fire, dog. Like, it's alright, it's okay that, like, you know, for you to like an episode if your favorite person ain't there, it's okay.
That's what I'm
BG, that's like people acting like a party can't be good just because they weren't invited. Like, no, the party was lit, you just weren't there. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Right?
Come on now.
Shit is crazy.
Did everybody do their outro?
We gotta read super chats.
Yeah, just go ahead and read those.
All right, let me reload them real quick, dog. You know what I mean? All right, hold on. I gotta pull it up. Let's see here. All right. Gotta make sure I find all of them. Hold on, I'm still scrolling. Hold on. All right, I got it. We got C Trigger 3. Oh my god, I clicked it off. What the fuck? Hold on. God damn it. Oh my.
You had one job.
I know, bro. I'm tweaking right now. I'm ready to get up out of here, huh? C Trigger 3. Let me push it up. All right. What's your opinion on all PlayStation's top games or white savior narratives? Ooh.
Oh man, you putting on your hat right there. Yeah.
I think that's for you, BG.
He putting on his Dr. Umar hat. That's he putting on his Dr. Umar hat with that. I mean, that's the gaming industry. That's just the gaming industry. Pretty much, like
that's true.
When we get a black main character, that's anything at all positive. That's rare. So yeah, I mean that's just the norm.
We got G400. He said, "Hey yo, why y'all mad Jimmy blocked me on Twitter?" Thinking emoji, LOL. Hey man, let me tweet me, man. We have to get that settled, man. G400 a good dude, man. Let me see who we got. We got Bionic Boner Boy. He said Fox sounds like he could be Addict's cousin. Gaming Addict, friend of the show. Okay, I see that.
I did think that was Addict like a couple times on this podcast.
No, Robbie, he don't scream like Addict though. Addict is like a white Samuel L. Jackson. That nigga be screaming the whole goddamn. That's my man though. That's my man. we got One Time Soup too. He said, "Hi, Mocha." We got KW Fang. He said, "If it ain't got a gun, the game ain't for BG." Facts. We got
that's not true.
That's low-key facts. All right, we got Fear is the greatest motivator. He said, "Jack, go ahead and get the Jiggy condoms made. And also, what is your opinion on a possible custom Jiggy butt plugs?" Asking for a friend.
Wow.
Yeah, man, tweet me, man. I'll see. I might got do-rags coming. I don't know. My man said he can make do-rags. We might got the custom Jiggy do-rags on the way.
I was trying to buy a Jiggy shirt, but you didn't have what I wanted.
I'm getting some new. Hey, man, I'm working, Blazer. I'm working. I'm gonna get you right.
All right.
We got Tarek Ahmed. He said Gorilla sprinkled their mother's cooking all over Horizon Forbidden West. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to Kwame Brown. We got Ball Daily for the $20. He said, "Shout out to the podcast. BG seen the Horizon trailer and ran straight to marketing for Sony all week. Dark Cloud gets a check from Sony. It didn't go that hard. It didn't go that hard. So once again, I felt like somebody needs to break him off."
I like to promote quality. All I gotta say.
We got Tarek Ahmed again. He said, "Nadine isn't masculine, neither is Chloe. Dina wasn't." That's true. We got Shadow Elite HD. He said, "I mean, a female protagonist doesn't have to have big boobs and a fat butt, but I ain't gonna lie, it would be nice." There you go.
Niggas horny.
Yeah, Shadow's one of the horniest gamers I know.
Low key.
Yeah.
We got Fear's the greatest motivator. He said, "Dina knows enter a room 2 minutes before she do. Stop the cap." Nadine got the body of a dude, low key gross. Abby just a dude with a wig. Jeesh. Okay. We got Monk Larry. He said, "The Xbox dudes are the reason why y'all are talking about this. They are reaching, looking for issues with the trailer, and settled on her appearance." Got Tarek Ahmed again. Reminder: they banned Fat Nathan Drake, which is also true. We got Nick would think the true antagonist, only villains come in all shapes and sizes. Think about it. That is also true. Let's see here. We got Tony Esquire. "I feel like average looking characters in game and in movies, especially women, were created to force inclusion. We're not all equal, and that's okay. These Anita Sarkeesian types don't even play games." Okay, let me see. We got a couple of more. We got Respect My Mind with the big boy $20 donation. He said, "California state flag is a grizzly bear, and we have mountain lions here as well. Watch your mouth when you talk about my city by the bay. With all due respect, get laid out quick if you make the wrong turn." There you go. We got Young Hefe. He says, "So crossovers in Monster Hunter means the games are similar. Horizon Zero Dawn is a Monster Hunter, so they are like. So what about Ryu? Is Street Fighter V like Monster Hunter?" That don't even make no sense what you're saying.
It's a Capcom IP.
Yeah, he's saying that because we said like they put Aloy in there, but they put Ryu in there too. You get what we saying though, like.
But the reason Ryu is in Monster Hunter is because it's both Capcom. Aloy got put in.
Yeah. She
Monster
fits
Hunter
in there. She fits very well.
Because she's a fucking Monster Hunter.
Yeah, she fits very well.
That's why she got put in there. Yeah. So it goes together. You see how that works?
We're not about to do a Ryu argument, nigga. Honestly, I say
why y'all really saying Ryu?
I say Ryu.
They say his name in the game.
Yes, we know. We know it's Ryu. Ryu. Yes, it is the proper way to say it. But I say Ryu. So f y'all niggas.
We got Respect My Mind. He said, "I agree with Jack. Had more fun with Returnal than RE8, plus more scary. I really don't want to die in Returnal. Sweating like crazy when I was low on health. Low-key Returnal is more creepier than RE8 if we being real. You might be on to something with that.
Shut up and keep reading.
I ain't gonna speak too much though, you know what I mean? We got Hustle and Motivate. It says, "Love the panel. We love you too, dog." I think that's it.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, shout out to the all the viewers that came out watch today. Y'all are great sometimes.
Hey, y'all hit that like button before y'all head out though. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, get that to over 500. We would appreciate that. All right, we out. Smoove's gonna live stream and we're gonna do After Dark.